And all right, my countdown is good then.
All right. Do you want to invite me to your game?
Yeah, I got you. Social.
Mute my fucking phone, I guess.
Are you online?
Oh shit, I might be. Not the power one. I was on Do Not Disturb because I was fucking doing something and You fucks kept sending me messages.
Yeah, see, fam just got off work taking a nap, so I gotta lurk, but have fun on stream. Maybe you'll be here when I wake up, eh? Do what you gotta do. I just woke up from a nap not too long ago. I was telling Connor all about that. So, fam, we all those days. Just do what you gotta do, homie.
Oh, you're live. We're here. All right.
Vegeta, you bitch.
All right. You should be able to invite me now. Yo, what's up, Burb? How's it going?
I'm gonna close that.
It's been I like so, man. And Chris is here too. The best part about this whole thing is I picked Wednesdays to stream because I was like, oh, I don't do D&D on Wednesdays. It's been my friend's game, and that's a really safe day. And then my entire life began revolving around Wednesdays for some reason for a while. So that was fun.
Oh, yo, what's going on, Joe? Not much, man. Just playing some Diablo 4 with my buddy Connor.
But is my microphone not working?
Oh, no, I can hear you.
No, but can stream.
Should be able to.
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, this is great. So my OBS sucks.
Dude, you really
Herb, I was talking to you and you didn't hear me say anything. Anyway, let's start over. Chris is here.
Hello.
Chris is here. I was saying how it's really great how because OBS defaulted my mic and it didn't pick the one I normally use. But anyway,
you know, it would probably help if I did
I
that
said I
too.
picked Wednesdays to stream because they're safe. Like they're not. I'm pretty safe on not having stuff to do. And all of a sudden, my life was like, psych. You have everything to do.
You're gonna have time.
So I haven't been able to stream consistently. Oh hey. But hey, me and Chris are going to beat up zombie demons.
We're gonna be beating a lot of stuff. So I'm like 2 quests away from having Act 3 done. So
oh wow, I am nowhere near that.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be like, so I was watching Lord of the Rings and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this done so that way I could just get this part done because there is not like a checkpoint. Like, hey,
right?
Like you can fast travel. So we'll, if you don't mind, do this and then I'll help you clean up whichever act you're on.
If I wanted to flip, I'd flip horizontal. I'm learning that this is a much better side to have my camera on. So there we go.
Oh, there you go.
So I've only played. The only other Diablo game I played was on PC, and that was 3. And I think I like PC better because I could have more abilities than like 6.
Oh, you know what? Fair. So can you just have like all the abilities you've unlocked? Just
you can have a lot, and then I think at least in 3 you could like have a second bar that you could swap to with like tab or whatever.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, dude, it was so nice. And in this, I literally am upset that I have to put 2 slots to my minions. And one of them to the big boy. Ooh, where you at in One Piece, Bird? What can I talk about without spoiling?
What art can we go up to?
Yeah. Is it the one where Godzilla shows up? Oops!
Dude, when Sanji kicked Godzilla in the mouth, that was wild.
Oh, you are at Frankie versus Luffy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
Homie's getting into
Frankie? Frankie almost became my favorite character.
Same.
We were close.
If there was anyone who could dethrone Zoro, it would be Frankie. For me personally.
He's this close to Chopper for sure. Y'all delve in dungeons? Yeah, dude. What's up,
Can I?
Usopp. Okay, whoa, time out. Usopp isn't a bitch.
Okay, so I think we're gonna rock out just the two of us right now. I know we extended an invitation out to Kenai, but yeah, at least we're gonna be rocking out just the two of us for right now, because I'm trying to help me and my boys get up into the act. I appreciate you reaching out though, which I'll probably still be playing later. So if you're on later, let me know.
Burb's racist, not just Usopp.
Dude, Burb doesn't like Usopp. What?
That's kind of a okay. It's a take, I guess.
Damn, that's wild.
That's wild. That's wild.
Go D Usopp. Can't believe it, man. So Burb, what is it about Usopp?
So who was? Oh, Becca. So Becca, when Becca was watching One Piece, she said she didn't like Usopp because he was a liar.
I knew you would come, Laura.
And so that was a fun moment of like, well, he kind of is a liar.
You think I would waste such magic?
Is this a dungeon? Are there enemies here, Chris? I have no idea where you are.
Oh, there is just a big health bar that just appeared.
Oh.
I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight out of here.
I've not seen anything, so I guess I'll try to make it to you. You like, I came to your area and it was like you're nowhere near, so I was like, okay. There's guys that look like they should be enemies, but they're not. Oh, yes, hello. Don't worry, Chris, I'll carry you. Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry, I got you.
We can't leave it with these fanatics.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. You've been playing a lot more than I have, but Lorath's voice, is that not Sid from 16?
Whose voice?
The guy.
Lorath?
Yeah.
It's fucking similar.
Like I'm like
I don't know. Let's look up the guy who voices Sid in 16. The little IMDb kits can't help.
Because if it says that and Diablo 4, dude, I'm gonna fucking lose it. His homie's been on a grind.
Yeah, dude, that guy smoked 10 packs a day for like 12 years and it paid off.
Dude, it did. He sounds hot.
Who is Ben Starsman? I've seen the guy who voices Clive a lot on TikTok. He'll just like read comments and stuff as fucking.
Oh, that guy. Oh no.
I'm not even looking. I'm literally looking for this guy. Ralph Innocent. Kind of looks familiar. Oh, he's in The Witch.
Only zealots and
He is Lorath. Good ear,
Holy
Chris.
shit. There we go.
we are to be
Good ear.
That man is getting munched on.
He's Kevdak in Vox Machina?
I have not come to save,
Damn.
but to empower.
Not normally a fan of scared characters.
In
But
my
he saw oh, mother.
the strong will
Constant line about how tough he is and running away.
itself. Let the weak fend for themselves.
Plus, I hate every time he says he's captain. It's his character quirk, man. You'll see, he really does become worth it.
lives. The Horadrim die.
Can't have a character arc without being a little shitty in the beginning. Look at Luke Skywalker.
He was a whiny little bitch for like all of 4 and 5.
He whines like a fucking motherfucker, dude.
I don't want to be a powerful Jedi.
But Uncle, you promised we'd go womp rat hunting. It's just like fucking stupid.
There's 2 fucking sons.
Yeah, it's great. And then but
That's why she
by episode 6, oh, look at him.
the army.
Look at him go.
The scared characters, but
Lords of hell threaten our existence.
He does get better. Listen,
he gets drastically better.
How
You are early into the Water 7 arc. You will see. This is, if you don't... I don't want to make a bold statement, but if you're not, like, feeling a little better about him by the end of this, I'll be shocked.
Right.
I'm not ready yet. Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Do you know what, do you know the beloved Spider-Man character from the Sam Raimi films?
Yeah.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? Big wrestler?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, my favorite line of his is, Bone Storm's ready! The dumbest setup for that fucking joke. I just like that it's called Bone Storm.
Boomstorm.
I really hope Sogeking stays and Usopp's gone forever. Listen, Sogeking has to go back to Sniper Island, but that's fine.
At some point, because it's in our hearts.
It's in our hearts.
Yo, dude, summon another fucking champion of Lilith and we'll just bitch slap it. This man has not
Just
left
lock
the
him in the
stairs.
corner.
This man
Just lock
has
him in the
not
corner.
left the stairs.
Get him, my bone warrior!
Yo, are you part of Zoro's backstory? Because you're gonna die on some stairs, my dude.
Down these stairs. The most feared character.
This man. Fight back! Fight back!
Poor little fella.
Need to escape, but not without the Cypress Eye.
My favorite line from that guy is, Connor's a handsome little man with some decent dance moves. What? Sogeking? I've heard he did say that. Just saying.
Dude, also, I'm just saying.
Oh, Bonesaw? Bone Storm. Yeah, he does go, oh yeah, Connor is a handsome little man. I hear he has some decent dance moves. Oh yeah. Me and him, I'd love to give anything for 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh no.
The finger wiggle. You can't say that line without wiggling your fingers.
You got to. It's like
Do you know what? Unironically, Chris, one of my favorite videos on YouTube is? It's the Randy Savage interview, but they cut out any bit of him talking, and it's just him
breathing.
dramatically inhaling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. And they did it with Hulk Hogan too. And it's so good. They just sound like they are fish. Like they're just gasping.
I mean, honestly, that's all wrestling was back in the day.
That's fair.
Big muscly men gasping for air.
And then, of course, the cream of the crop interview.
Oh yeah, the cream always rises to the top.
I've only interacted with wrestling in a sense where it's memes.
This bitch isn't dead yet?
I mean, come on, we did kind of stomp him on the stairs.
We'll bring him back to the stairs.
Oh, hey, fun fact. You'll appreciate this. I posted a TikTok today, like 10 minutes before we went live. Which was weird. I don't know why I did it. Bone Storm's ready! But I know I did it. It's about D&D, so there you go.
Dude, Connor is gonna be a D&D content creator on...
Listen, if that was my job to just talk about D&D, I'd be living good.
Dude, we have the next Brendan Lee
You would
Mulligan
probably
over
not
here.
hear me complain about it. No, look. I'll come, Chris. That TOS, can I claim I'm gonna come? That TOS?
I mean, COME.
CUM, Chris, please, with culture.
I know.
With culture.
It's just in
Is
case
someone
somebody
still
wants to,
alive?
like,
Oh.
go back and, like, clip it out of context. And then we just summon, like, everything, throw out some
Just say, I'm just like,
tornadoes. Dude, that shit. He's just frozen back there.
He's stuck. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's for educational reasons? What, the TOS thing? Yeah, it's for, yeah, we were talking about education.
Yeah, that's what we were.
Yeah, I think we're safe from Twitch. Good call, Burb. Good call.
Don't know
Chris
what,
is teaching us how to
we would have
spell.
done. Burb, almost. You were almost there. You forgot one T in Twitch. Almost.
I didn't even see that! Tweak. Yo, wait, actually, that'd be really funny to do like a parody of a streamer on Tweak instead of Twitch.
Hey guys, we're playing on Tweet today.
Playing on Tweak.
No, that's okay, Burb. I'll give you a pass. You helped us out with TOS on YouTube
Yeah,
and
you really
Twitch.
did.
Like that's like two different platforms there, my guy.
Yeah, and you're not like, dude, okay, you were there for this, I'm pretty sure. You were there for beginning of Soul Link before they started, and I was in chat, and I was like, yo, let's hope for a Cyndaquil. And fucking Cat, all I could think of, that interaction just reminded me of a Game Grumps clip where they're playing like Leisure Suit Larry, and they're like telling a joke. He's like, huh, what's the deal with airline food? And this dude just goes, fuck you, you suck! Like, all that
fucking
was-
sucks.
yeah, yeah. Hey guys, let's hope for a Cyndaquil starter, right? Fuck you, Cyndaquil sucks! It's just like the most, that is the most League of Legends interaction I might have ever had. And that's including all my interactions on League of Legends.
All the other ones were just a simulation. It was just a test run for what would be Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Then we dash over here, and then we throw some tornadoes, and rinse, wash, repeat.
Just really get in there, you know? Just
Yeah.
really get in there.
Yeah, just get in there and beat the shit out of this man.
Really start exploding corpses on top of the guy, you know what I mean? Just really get in there.
You know, corpses and the elements, you know, just unleash it all.
Just unleash it. Just unleash the beast. The honeycomb beast.
Alright, Connor, idea for DD character. I wild shape into the honeycomb beast.
Chris, I can't allow that for the sole reason the honeycomb beast is too powerful. He's truly unstoppable.
He's just outside of the CR range.
Yes, yeah, he's outside. Tarrasques fear him.
He's buried further than Tarrasque.
He's locked in an interdimensional prison. For should he escape, his hunger is too great.
No, I just hope you're ready for when you give everybody a wish in the campaign and Boris goes, I want to unleash the honeycomb beast.
No! Then the game just ends. There's no narrative. It's just, we're done.
We're going
Like,
to
what
a
do you mean?
cutscene
I'm like-
and...
No, not even a cutscene. The world just ends. It's like a blink. Like, all right, and we're done. What do you mean we're done? I mean, the world ended. The honeycomb beast came and it all ended.
Boris unleashed it. Thank the boar man.
Bonestone's ready!
Yeah, I kind of really hope nothing bad happens to Laura, dude.
Like, this guy can't lose 2 characters in 1 year.
He lost one character?
No. Yeah, dude, kept that.
Oh shit.
Kept that dies in Vox Machina. This isn't news.
Dude, spoilers!
Spoilers for that campaign that's been out forever. Oh man, what's Diablo doing making you have to actually use potions?
Dude, they're making you heal?
Making me heal in my fucking Diablo game? This guy, fuck your supplicant. You can supple my kid, what's up?
Oh.
Chris, Did you see what my character's name was?
Bonichi.
Bonichi!
I love it.
This guy's like, he's not even hard, he's just tanky.
Right. Dude, he's just a thick son of a bitch.
He's fucking thick. Bonichi, the lost Mario brother. It's a Mario, Luigi, and Bonichi! Two of them are plumbers, one of them's a necromancer.
Oh. Why don't they call him in?
Yo, he'd be too, he's a little too gruesome. Wouldn't make the rating, you know?
I must wait for my allies to arrive.
We would have called our third brother, but he would break TOS.
Here it is.
He would break TOS.
Mashif can help us get the artifact far from this place.
See, he's a
God
brother
damn.
that says slurs.
Returns. That's opening over there.
Bonichi says slurs. Confirmed.
We're not. Oh Jesus!
The Outer Banks.
We gotta climb. Oh, Connor, I don't know if you were there or not. I think you had just gotten off at the time, but I met the butcher for the first time the other night.
I remember him in 3. I've never seen him in this.
Yeah, so like I was just like exploring a dungeon, and I've only seen TikTok clips of people like walking in a room and he's just there.
Okay.
So I just see this skull on my mini map just pop up, and it's like running at me, and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. The boss is running after me. I thought this was supposed to be the other way, and then I just hear fresh meat, and then it was just the butcher, and I screamed like a little bitch, dude. I felt so bad because it was like Danny and I were having like an actual like moment where they were like in depth talking about shit, like review, like using like reviewer terminology, and then you just have me go like, I guess I do have a skill point. Jeez, look at me not utilizing that. Where's the roar? Healing 21.8. Ugh.
21 pilots.
Dude, give me. Yeah.
Sipping on straight Corey. Yo, sweet camel.
You made it. Did you kill that sorcerer fellow?
Don't talk. The storm was broken. We'll get you out of here.
This dude needs to stop smoking so many ciggies.
Got mine.
Dude, he's just in the booth, just
Late.
open
Ripping
pack.
them.
Devil poked
Just
me in the back.
fucking ripping them. Back to back.
Skewered like a quill rat. So it goes. Hey, Deckard.
Aye.
Deckard game.
So it
Sipping on straight Corey. No, it's fucking stuck in my head.
Damn. It was some fucking Connor gulps on that one. Jesus.
Entertain me till Katie gets home or I take a nap. Are you threatening me to take a nap? We're trying, man. Chris mentioned my gulps. I had to take a swig.
All right, Connor. Now that you're making TikToks, right? I need you to do a.
Now that I made a TikTok, go
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You need to do the who did it better. Should have Kaido drinking and then you doing it.
Desert chap.
It sounds like a lot more effort than me fucking stitching a guy. No, you don't nap. I do. We'll try, man.
At the Forsaken Chapel. Here we are, being all forsaken.
Kill him.
The Foreskin Chapel?
More than once, in fact.
Dude, there's a fucking there's magic leaks coming out, right? They're not leaks, they're spoilers. And one of them is Kozilek, who's this eldritch entity, whatever. But they're doing these cool arts where they're like in profile.
Important to them, at least. sight
And
eye.
Kozilek is just a very featureless kind of
From afar.
thing.
A powerful piece.
Someone said it looks like an uncut dick. I
Oh
was
no.
like-
Perhaps we can use
So-
it to our advantage.
so in my head, it went from Kozilek the Great Distortion to Kozilek Disforeskin. What's up?
Hell was coming.
What's up, Burb? We're talking about how this magic card looks like an uncircumcised penis.
The measure of someone, you judge
That's
them
how
by
it be,
their
man.
deeds, not their words.
Sometimes they just look like uncircumcised dongs.
Elias, priest of saving the world, while standing on a mountain of corpses. Then there was the Wanderer. Everything Elias was not.
That's really it. I don't think we talked about anything else super important.
To resist her corruption.
Burb missed us nuking the boss of Act 3.
Yeah, we were just kind of chilling, beating the shit out of him.
We could keep the evil at bay.
That is how Diablo's supposed to be played.
Dude, end of the season, the first season I played. So in 3, the first character I played seasonally was the Demon Hunter, who's like a rogue. And the seasonal armor, when you got all the sets, increased your like dagger throw attack damage by like, I'm not exaggerating, 12,000%.
Jesus.
So you could like one-shot lower difficulty bosses with a dagger. It was great.
I don't like that. It's like rabies has been granted to you by your armor.
Rabies?
Because it's like a one like of the abilities for the werewolf tree, but it's like
Okay.
like it's just like one of those things where it's just like rabies, just like out of context. It's like oh.
Trying to do the best part, which is coming up with the title.
But how? What do we know so far?
Ooh, dirty. That's a good one.
Deal with Astaroth.
Dirty creature. That could be fun.
Demon
Ooh.
served her father. Interesting choice of ally.
And she has a key to hell.
A place where she's seen as a traitor. So why
Dirty goat. What's up?
and is she already there? We need answers.
Why would she want to go to hell?
Use the sightless eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps they can help.
Better than this place.
Bring it here, would you?
Holy shit, old man.
Risky, but we haven't got a choice.
It's risky, but we haven't got a choice. What have we done? Not good now. That's just slowly becoming Cajun. Oh, down here now being a fucking. Be funny, fuck you! How about that? Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here. Play Diablo! This isn't the most, like, fucking stimulating game.
Be funny ha-has.
It's my cousin, too. Fuck this guy. This fucking guy. Be funnier. We're in the middle of a fucking cutscene. Dude smokes 20 packs every fucking 2 hours speaking. I had to listen to his voice rumbles. Where are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, we gotta go over here.
I must wait a moment.
Or must wait a moment. Alright, okay. I just read his Foreskin Chapel. Connor's putting letters in my eyes.
Putting letters in your eyes. Connor's putting letters in my eyes.
He's still alive!
My father's essence is reforming.
How do you know?
I feel it.
I feel it coming.
Wounds ripped open again. He's still weak. Thundering
Her father. Oh, she's
strike before he
she's
goes
Diablo's kid.
Make his power yours. The other lords will.
Her eyes two different colors, or is that the lady?
Nope, they are indeed two different colors.
Hot.
What happened?
Don't you hate it when the big bad
Saw me.
looks at your scry? Just D&D things.
Only a matter of time before she comes after us.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Mephisto is reforming. seems to take his power while he is still weak.
Oh, Mephisto. This guy's the source of everyone's problem.
When he decides to exist and becomes everyone's problem.
It's true. Mephisto.
Think, Clyde.
If she takes Mephisto's power, she'll become like a prime evil herself. She'll be able to conquer hell and set tree alive.
Okay, so big demon lady's going after heaven and hell. Cool.
Hear me out.
For it to work,
If we help her succeed, would it be a
I'm
bad
listening.
thing?
message to Dolan
Depends what the reward is, I guess.
and for guidance.
Maybe the reward is some favors.
Maybe the reward's a forehead kiss from Lilith, please.
Hey, I'm touch deprived.
I would just love that. Like, you can't do that for this. She's a demon. Yeah, but look at her.
But she's like, she's kind of
But I
emanating
can-
that energy, dude.
But I can fix her.
Do we get to go back to Kyovashad? Dope.
That's what it sounded like.
Back to Kyovashad.
Calvashid. Whew. Oh my god, I have so much of this map unexplored.
Every time I look at that map, I'm like, there's
It's
still so
so-
much.
Fucking big, dude. Words I will never hear. Alright.
Do I keep? I mean, I guess that sword drops, but I could have two of them on my rogue, so I'll put
do
that
I
in my
just
chest.
Do I just go explore it? Is that what we do?
If we want to make this an exploring,
No. I did not do the cow level. I don't know how to get to the cow level, but I can only assume there is a cow level, because there's always a cow level, right?
I think I saw something on TikTok about it the other
It's a
day.
Diablo game. It's always a cow level.
Yeah, because the TikTok I saw at least was like, it's been confirmed the cow level does exist, but there's like one item that no one's been able to find. That you
unlocks
need
a
to
cow level?
yeah. And like it's like people are trying to figure out how to obtain it, and they're like data mining it and all that shit, and they just cannot figure it out.
I really hope it's something dumb, like you have to interact with every cow you see.
So what's the lore with the cow level?
I think it was just an Easter egg.
Huh?
I think it was just an Easter egg in the first Diablo, or second Diablo or something. That you could go and it's just like a level filled with evil cows and they're trying to kill you, so you try to kill them.
Killer be killed. I like it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, dude. But oh, Burb. Cow was a classic. I love those dumb video game Easter eggs. It's like how in every Ratchet and Clank game you can get to the Insomniac Museum, which is a fun little behind the scenes.
Little fun.
Was in the
little-
second. Okay. The one I remember, there's one level in, I think it's Ratchet and Clank 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2. Where you have to be. Okay. Realistically, the PlayStation clock has to read 3 a.m. But you would have to like be at this planet at 3 a.m. and this teleporter activates. And then you're teleported to the Insomniac Museum. I think that was like the weirdest one I know. Beyond that, other stuff's usually just like completion.
Is that Like in the newest game?
It should be. I'd be a little upset if it wasn't, honestly. I didn't bother to go. I'll be honest.
I mean, shit, fair enough.
Did you play a lot of those, Chris? Ratchet and Clank?
I have not played any of those.
Oh, fuck. Great games.
And whenever, so it's either, like, for like, I had my buddy Austin, like, he loved Ratchet and Clank. I was more of a Sly Cooper kid.
Sly Cooper's very good, too. I just watched one streamer put his, like, highlights up from when he played through the Sly Cooper games. It's very funny.
Hey.
I don't know what it was about games of that era, but I feel like Sly Cooper 2, Jak and Daxter 2, and Ratchet and Clank 2 were all, like, weirdly difficult compared to the first games.
Right.
Like, I remember as a kid getting stuck on the one Sly Cooper 2 level. Like, hardcore. I'll be real, I don't know if I've ever even beaten Jak 2.
Jak and Daxter.
Yeah. I've beaten 3 a few times. That's a really fun game. Then PlayStation classics.
Yeah, I gotta, if I ever have the opportunity, I gotta play them. Cause like, those are games like I always saw on the shelf as a kid and just never got, cause I was like, Spyro and Crash.
Right. Jak and Daxter you can definitely get. They're actually probably the easiest to get. Because they're on the store. Like, I think all of them are.
I think all of them are on the higher tier, which is like I'm already on. So I mean, like I might.
Right. I'm at an event. I've just been walking around killing shit. But yeah, no, those are fun games. I love the tone shift between 1 and 2. Because 1 is a very classic, like, yeah, you're just a boy and his friend trying to save the world while platforming and collecting things. And 2's like, welcome to GTA, motherfucker, you're a convict!
You're a convict!
You have dark powers!
Then I believe it's...
These are not great, but they're better boots, I guess.
Was that... I thought that was the emote we had to do. Is it... Wait?
Do not go any further.
Yes, it is. Haha!
Boomstorm's ready! Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go!
Luigi!
It's time for your daily tagging. So this is plus 191. But wouldn't that, like, overall drop my power?
It's... So, like, I saw a thing. I think they said, like, on the 20th. It's either when the new season kicks in or what, but they're, like, all of your map progress and all the events you did on the world, any character you make, like, that part of the map is going to be discovered. I'm wondering if it goes for, like, the same thing with, like, the aspects. If all the aspects transfer.
I think the aspects do. I'm not 100%. I could be very wrong on that. That's a weird thing with this game, is there's a lot of stuff that is, like, account bound, but there's still a few things that are character bound. Like, I thought gold would be character bound, but for some reason gold's account bound.
Oh.
Yeah, because I made this character and I had all the gold from my sorcerer, and I was like, oh, hey. Granted, gold's typically not that much of an issue.
Right.
I mean, maybe it is when you get to higher tiers.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard Devin talk about having gold issues. Because, like, you're just, like, going through, like, the dungeons, like...
Yeah, you're just constantly getting gold.
And then
And
you're
then
like,
you
oh,
get,
I
like-
can't use this gear.
Right, yeah, and then you're getting stats and stuff that like increase your gold find and stuff. Like,
Gotta beat the shit out of some skelly boys.
absolutely. Do you think it's funny how the tone of all these games feels very much the same? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Obviously, this game looks different, but like, the feel of this game and Diablo 3 are pretty similar.
Just
Oh, why
like
there's so many people up here?
tone.
Yeah, just the dark fantasy tone. It's very consistent.
I mean, I also, I mean, for this being my first Diablo, very much a fan.
Yeah. I'm not huge into dark fantasy stuff. These games I was always okay with. I think because they're just dark fantasy in the sense of like you're dealing with like mutilated corpses and stuff, but I can kind of deal with that better than some of the other things that happen in certain dark fantasy things. Modern day media has made me numb to this. Level 29.
Look, seeing how people handled the whole sub situation.
The official word is that it's not in the game, but data miners have found that it exists and they know some of the items you need to trigger it, but no one has actually found it yet. Okay. So we know the cow level exists even if they deny it. You cannot deny it's our cow level.
Right.
Pretty much what that sounds like. We will have the bovine.
We will see the cows eventually.
Ooh, Spence, did you see any of the Commander Masters spoilers?
There's a lot of fun ones.
There are. My friend was talking about it. He doesn't think it's looking worth it right now. And I'm like, well, listen, man, it's early. You know, only like half the set's revealed. This is. I tried to pause Diablo like I can pause Diablo. Hold on.
I've done that
I don't wanna
many
die.
times.
This is why, like, I can't play this game while I like do D&D or something. Cause like, I need to be able to pause it. I need a game where I don't care that much about the story like this, and it's just pretty mindless. But I also need to be able to pause it. What bang is that? This is Black Cherry Vanilla.
Ooh.
Katie thinks they're all lame? What? There's some good stuff, dude. The medallions getting reprinted are big. We're about to turn this stream into Magic Talk. I don't watch it. Tell that to the players to keep playing. Dude, okay, listen, Burb, do we want to talk about D&D etiquette? We'll talk about D&D etiquette, Burb. I'm fine with people, because I myself have the adhid. That's ADHD. But, so I understand needing to keep fingers busy or like stimulation to your face eyeball things to like actually focus to audio. I get that. So like I'm pausing like I can pause the fucking game. But like, you know, there's a point like I would play what was that boat game that's all about like fishing in Elder
Dredge?
Tar? Yes, I played Dredge during D&D for a while because that's a game that like isn't crazy story focused. Anything's quick and you read it. I do, but Overwatch? No, I know. That's what I'm saying. There needs to be a line of like, hey, listen, I don't care if you play a game, but you can't play a game you need to like actively pay attention to. So I like Minecraft, dude. Minecraft's a great D&D game.
You know, I mean, there's been times I just started playing Dokkan Battle, but that's just because just pull it up, just tap colors.
Yeah, it's a phone game. Who cares? Like, she says they're 15. Oh man, you and Ryan having the same take again. Like, they are early spoilers, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. You guys are just purely looking at value, of like monetary value.
I mean, the part of it I'm excited for, at least for this next commander set, is I'm very late to the party, so having access to all those cards is like super beneficial.
I know my one friend's big thing is it's all for CEDH, which is competitive, which means it's like super high power. But like there's like Cyclonic Rifts getting reprinted. Neheb the Dreadhorde new Sliver Command, yeah. Neheb the Dreadhorde Champion, which is a really good card, is getting reprinted. You're getting a lot of cards that kind of, as toxic as they think they are, like Kozilek the Great Distortion, could use a reprint, you know? Could absolutely use a reprint. Dragon becoming available in packs for like the first time. That's big. I feel like everyone's looking over that.
I want to build a dragon commander, and I know it's gonna happen inevitably because elves and dragons are
Oh
like,
my god, this is the first time I'm seeing a treasure goblin. You get back here, you little fuck! Sorry.
You're good. You're good. So having access to that.
He tried to get away.
Oh yeah, no, you do. You gotta beat that little shit up. You gotta show him what for.
Oh, I don't know what's cool. No. Put it back on. No. This game needs to fucking work for me.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, eventually, one of these next sets, hopefully, like, they're, sort of feast and famine, and then I don't have to drop a large chunk of change on it.
In the ultimate act of, like, hey, get fucked, kid, the only sword I've ever gotten, Chris, is the blue-black one.
Ooh. Well,
granted, I guess that's the most... I guess that's the most fitting one because it protects me from blue-black. But it also does blue-black things. I think it lets you surveil, which isn't bad to do. It just kind of lets you manipulate your deck a little bit.
I'm not ready yet.
But the protection from blue-black's good. Yeah, there's a lot of good reprints, and the fact that Commander Masters is all reprints, because it's a master set, they're all reprints. And we haven't seen if they're like any big money. I mean, Cyclonic Rift I would consider a big money card. But like, Mana Crypt could get reprinted again. You know, maybe we get a doubling season reprint again. Maybe we get like these really good cards. I say be patient. I don't care. I'm getting the box anyway. The Horsemanship guy's big money card. Oh, is he? Is it because horsemanship's confusing and stupid?
Dude, I've been living on
Herb, do you actually...
wait a prayer.
Herb, do you actually like Magic, or are you just like trying to be a part of the conversation? Because I'm talking about D&D. Chris, if you want to build a dragon deck now, Tiamat's a good commander.
I was looking at Tiamat. I was looking at
So
Tiamat.
here's my thing. Very ignorantly, I was like, Tiamat's not that good of a dragon commander, and then I forgot my privilege of that I have the Ur Dragon. But yeah, if you don't have Ur Dragon, Tiamat's a good commander. You just gotta kind of make her work. Capture of Jingzo, yeah.
See, I know Bahamut's a card because I had the Planeswalker. But do they have like dragon form Bahamut?
He doesn't have. No, he doesn't have creature card.
God damn it! Dude, the second they do, I'm just making a Bahamut deck. I'm also just... So, one of my characters I love very much in D&D, he was a little dragon elf, half dragon, half elf, and I love him to death.
Okay.
And he was on an island that worshipped Bahamut. Because I was like, yeah, I know this dragon. I love him. Just Bahamut all the way.
Yeah, dude, Lantox getting another reprint's great. No, yeah, I wish they did a Bahamut card. I was kind of upset they did Tiamat one, not Bahamut, but...
Dude, they do a collab with Final Fantasy. We get Bahamut, we get Ifrit, we get like all the summons.
So if they did a Final Fantasy Secret Lair, that'd be pretty sick. Look, they could call it iconic, right?
And it just works.
Great. There's so many Phoenix cards. You just choose there's a Phoenix. Oh my god, I can't talk. There's a Phoenix Commander that's like Phoenix Tribal. Just do that for Phoenix. I don't know what you'd do for Ifrit, I'll be honest. I'm not that.
See, back when I was working at Harley, the person I was working with, he was like big into Magic, and this is like around the time like they did Street Fighter. Like I was like, oh well, since they're like doing like crossovers with like Capcom, like I was like Resident Evil, like if they do that, I'm done, like I'm sold.
What they need to do with because they did a really cool thing with the Street Fighter thing when they did the Street Fighter Commander or the Street Fighter Secret Lair, where you could get the Street Fighter cards, but then they just took the Street Fighter cards, changed the name, gave them different art, and made them actual like kind of in-world creatures. So I have like the Blanca one. It just doesn't say Blanca. So like I could technically play that deck. I wish they would do that more. And listen, if we're talking Capcom, like let's get a fucking monster
yeah.
please.
Especially like if they would like somehow worked mutate into that would be.
Well, yeah, even if they just did, hey, here's Ikoria monsters with Monster Hunter art, I'd take it. But if they did like special ones, like, could you imagine a Brachydios card that's just
that would go hard.
If this deals damage to a creature, put a slime counter on it, and then like you pay so much or after so many turns, or when it gets so many slime counter, I don't know, like deal this creature's power and damage to it. Like, do you know how cool that'd be?
That'd be really cool.
Just leaving fucking slime on shit and blowing it up, that'd be sick.
Ooh! Yeah! I'm a ball of light!
Ah!
Dude, so many thick monsters. Jesus Christ.
I don't even know where you are, dude. I'm just literally fucking...
I did this one dungeon to try to get, like, an aspect. I think it's for the Necromancer, actually.
Oh, why the fuck did you not say anything?
I don't know why. I'm smooth brain.
Welcome to the first episode of
not
Baby
too many
Fingers.
wrinkles.
This has been a podcast. We've just been shooting the shit.
Dude, we're just missing Danny.
Listen, Danny thinks I'm kidding. I mean, I don't want to call it Baby Fingers. I do want to do a pod. I think me and Danny could have pretty entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we get on each other's shit so much. The brooding pools. My D&D character when they go swimming. Am I right, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done spelling card prices. I just think it's early in the set. I think we've had much worse sets in recent history. It's a master set. It's going to be fine. I have faith.
I mean,
also, it's kind of been a minute since I've been excited for a Magic set, so...
Dude, I got so excited for Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, I very rarely, and like, yes, like I wanna get like all the cards from like a set, but I'm very tempted.
I'm really jealous of everyone who was, because I'm like, I just don't have that relationship with Lord of the Rings. But like my dad does, like he's a big fan. Well, granted, I didn't show him some of the cards he probably wouldn't be happy with, but yeah, like, so, you know, is what it is.
I mean, like, it happens. Like I just have like a heavy history with, cause like, so like this was like around the time my sister was like all about like Harry Potter, like Like,
Reward stamping boots.
like it was her and my dad. They were like obsessed with Harry Potter. I didn't really care for it, but dude, I sat down for like, I think the Fellowship of the Ring was like the first movie as a kid I sat down and watched the entirety of without having to like get up and use the bathroom.
How the fuck did you do that?
Dude, I was enthralled. Like,
Buddy, I don't know if I've ever done that still with that movie. Like, holy shit. I don't know if I've ever even fully finished it.
Dude, like I am like probably about like 40 minutes out of finishing the extended version of Two Towers. Like, I'm in the Battle of Helm's Deep right now, and I'm, dude, I love these movies.
What year did Two Towers come out?
Dude, I think I was...
It wasn't 2001, was it?
No, I think that was Fellowship of the Ring. I think Two Towers may have been, like, I want to say 2003?
Okay. That would have been really awkward.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, release date, movie. Because you have to specify. December 18th, 2002.
That ain't too far off, though. That's still pretty fucking close.
Wait, Fellowship of the Ring, when did that release?
December is only...
2001!
Dude, December's only like, what, 3 months after? Yikes.
Wait, when the fuck did Return to the King come out?
Burb, only because I'm pretty sure you are an actual fucking infant.
Jesus Christ.
The event I'm referring to is 9/11. Oh no, Burb gets it. I don't know if it would have been funny at the time. That movie definitely would have gotten delayed for political reasons.
Holy shit. Dude, those movies were like 1 year after another. The fucking, like, production value, Jesus Christ. They had to have filled out like one, like after the next.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like, hey, we're gonna get these scenes done, take like a month off, and then come back to New Zealand.
Yeah, come back. We're gonna film some more. Jesus Christ.
Vigo, make sure you bring that fucking fishing rod. Don't break your toe.
Vigo, please. You're our king. We need you.
Yeah, dude. Like, I respect Lord of the Rings is what it's done for fiction and fantasy, and like, obviously Tolkien, not always the best, but still, you know, have to acknowledge what he did for the genre. Just not my cup of tea.
I mean, he is the reason why orcs exist.
He is the reason why orcs exist. He's also the reason why people in typical fantasy are like, elves are tall, elegant creatures and not little fellas. Sometimes I kind of wish we just would have kept them little fellas.
And then you play Elder Scrolls, and then, like, unless you're a high elf, you're like on the floor.
Dude, could you imagine if elves were just little gremlin folk?
I mean,
I love that.
If we want to be technical, going by lore, snow elves. They became little gremlins.
Well, I don't know if I'd call them gremlins. I'd call them mutants.
The
Products of incest.
The dwarves just said, "Fuck it, you lost
That's
daylight
the game.
privileges."
Listen, on top of me wanting Black Marsh because I love Argonians, that's kind of, I want a game where we have dwarves. I need a game where we have Dwemer.
Dude, we really do. Like, even like, I mean, like, they're gonna have to set it far back in the timeline, but like, even if there was like some that like, there's
Please
no.
let me move. Oh my god.
I want to exist. I don't want to die to poison damage. The fuck the spider, particularly.
Yeah, I don't feel a lot of damage to this dude. Get him, Bongus!
Where the fuck you think you're running to, bitch?
I'm not that young. Aspect of the swelling curse? Ew. Bone Spirit deals increased damage based on distance traveled. Ooh. That's fun. This is why I play half-elf goblin in the one campaign, to bring my Behold now. I feel like if I wanted to play an elf that was a little fella, I would just play a gnome. Or like a halfling.
Dude, I mean, I'm so whenever I get like these random urges to just do like character creation, I get like I'm like, yes, like for D&D specifically, I'm like, I really want to play this character in D&D. Like there's like a part that I was like, and like I had to like bring myself back in because I'm like, no, we're not going to do that because movies and fiction, well, and like comic books and all that do not translate to D&D that well.
They never do. Am I because I get what you mean. Like there's some fun stuff that's like, oh yeah, this would be fun to play in D&D, but a lot of it always requires like main character energy, and that doesn't work well in D&D.
Right. Because like I was like, there was like a part of me that was like guts. Like I was like, yeah, I want to play guts in D&D, and I'm like, I will get fucking. I mean, granted, he's just a berserker with a great sword. Like it wouldn't be too hard. But then there's like other things where it's like Zorro, and at this point like Aragorn. I mean, Aragorn would be easier.
Aragorn's just a ranger. Like, and that's not to you know, say anything about it. I'm just saying he is just a ranger, right? Like, you could do Aragorn. Aragorn's probably one of the more realistic ones to do. Ooh, thorns. Someone did. There's a YouTube channel. I don't know if they still do stuff, but called a WebGM or WebDM. That's what it is. And boy, I don't know if Chris is still listening. He might have muted for chat. But
oh no, I'm still here.
Okay, but they did a really fun thing where they kind of talked about Lord of the Rings and other fantasy and like low magic settings, and they're like, listen, if you think about it, Aragorn and stuff, like those guys are maybe like level 5. Like they're not. Yeah, I saw. You'll show me your bone spirit. All right, man? I saw. Thank you for that. I love that. Can't wait to see it. But I fucking saw it. Look in Discord. Oh.
Yo, can I send stuff in Discord?
This is just a... It... hold on.
Right click, add to folder.
Gotta make sure I can't see anything, can't see anything else can I send. If anyone else wants to see the bone spirit, there he is. That is Kanai's bone spirit. Spirit of his bones. Or is he the bones inhabiting the spirit? No one will know. But there you go.
And now we know.
And now we know. Yeah, they were just like Aragorn and Legolas and stuff are maybe like level 5. Like they're not big. Or like Excalibur in English mythology and stuff is like a +1 sword. It's nothing crazy. Like we're just in such a low, like if you think about it like this, we're just in such a low magic setting that a +1 sword can like win wars.
That's the thing that turns the tide.
Listen, man, you get a sword that suddenly is way easier to hit shit with, and also deals more damage. Kinda.
He's got a +1.
My God.
What's the highest we got?
What do we got? What do we got? Anything, boys?
Do we have a plus to anything?
We're all Sierra Zero peasants. That these level 5 characters seem. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I think a short game in a low magic setting would be fun. I think doing a 1 to 20 game would be really hard because by the time you're level 20, you're like demigods. But like, doing a short game in a low magic setting where like having like 3rd level magic is unheard of because that's literally miracles. Like, because think about the spells in 3rd level, like Revivify. You mean you can fucking bring someone back from the dead? Like, think about like a shatter spell. Like if someone came into our world and was just like, hey, I can cast shatter, like even once a day, you're causing a lot of destruction, man.
Right. And then by the time you get to like the highest level of magic, it's just like wish.
Right. Like, yeah, no, it'd be insane. Like, I think if you did a low magic thing for like 5 sessions or something, and like maybe the big MacGuffin of it is this fucking wand that can cast a 3rd level spell like once, would be insane. I did see a really funny Reddit post once that was like, what was, if you could have you can have any spell from D&D as long as it's not 9th level, you can cast it like once a day or at will or whatever, what is it? You know, some people are like, oh, I'd cast Fly or Dimension Door or whatever. The one dude who had the correct answer was like, guys, Mordenkainen's Mansion. You have free living, you can feed yourself, you can go anywhere in the world, no one can break in. Like, it's literally the perfect spell for our world. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, so
This guy has a fucking point.
yeah, so like I'm not gonna lie, the first thing my smooth brain went to was sleep, because I have trouble sleeping. Like I just want to be able to just cast it on myself, go to sleep, and just be done. I want to be zonked. But no, yeah, no, that's the right answer.
My other thing is, like, living that life, you'd have to really like traveling, I think.
Right.
Like, because you're not getting internet or anything in that shit.
Oh, absolutely not.
So I guess unless you get lucky and your fucking demi-plane of a house can get 5G, you have a phone.
You just get Comcast out.
That'd be really funny.
Just like, hey, so like, how can I get like internet here?
Do you guys do installation to ethereal demi-planes? I'm sorry, sir? Is that no? Or...
What the fuck you mean?
Ooh, a door.
You know, like
Ooh, a trap.
I just have this ability to just like go anywhere I want. Like, can you like work it in somehow?
Give me find vehicle any land. Okay. Summon mount. Summon mount could also be a good one. I think honestly, if you're thinking day to day, find familiar is not a bad pick. You get a pet and he's pretty useful, and you really don't have to feed him because they're a spirit.
Or
find familiar would be good.
Or a really funny one. Mage hand.
Listen. As long as it's less than 5 pounds, that mage hand would make me such a lazy motherfucker.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'd be like,
mage hand would be like,
carry groceries in.
That'd be my verbal component for mage hand. There's like the remote across the room. I'm just like, eh. Yeah. And then it's just
it's just like, all right, thank you.
Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously fly's handy. I remember someone said teleport, and I'm like, that is such a bad take because that has a chance of failing.
Or you
just end up in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Or, you know, this might be like a very like
Chris, I found a way down there.
Bad pick. Prestidigitation.
Listen, great at parties. That's actually, listen, you have prestidigitation in our world, you're doing some shit.
You're going places.
You're like, listen, I can do any cool card trick. I can start a small fire, end a small fire. I can do weird shit. I can make you smell things. Like,
do you have the rusty key?
I do.
Ooh, okay. The door for it's over here.
Okay, sorry. Let me put a thing. Oh,
you're good.
I gotta put a skill point in.
Do what you gotta do, homie.
Ew, why do I have this?
Dude, I feel like Kenai would just like he would wait. I feel like Kenai would pick like suggestion or some shit.
And I said you could be the most convincing psychic ever. That's fair. I feel like some of these skills just don't feel like they're good to take.
Dude, what other spells we got here? Hold on, let me.
Below 50%. Man, I'm being really indecisive right now. Consuming a corpse generates essence. That sounds great. Dominate person could get fucked.
I feel like that
When you're
one
me
would.
with message. Oh, did you say mess? Did I miss message? I don't know. Dude, message would also be crazy. Sending could be really fun to fuck with people. Again, my favorite use of sending ever was the deranged goblin wizard in our party sending one of the bad guys at 2 a.m. just him screaming.
Dude, imagine having like light. Just
Listen, you can do some fucked up things with light. Like you can, we did a whole thing where we were interrogating a guy one game, and I was playing a dude who had light, and I took off like a bandana, tied it around the dude's face, and cast light on it.
goddamn.
Do you know how bright that shit is? 20 feet of light tied to your eyes. Counterspell, just in case one motherfucker also got this shit.
Dude, or
I'm gonna ruin their day.
you could get some guidance going on.
That's such a fucking shit move. Guidance, just make you slightly better at things.
It's like, hey, you're already good at it, but guidance. I'm just gonna make you
Just
a
slightly
little
better.
better.
What's there's a critical role one that just gives you advantage on a roll. I'm like, that'd be great. Just like, man, I really don't want to fuck this up. Gotta keep that thing on ya.
Or silvery barbs.
Oh, that's so shit. That is the toxic take. Silvery barbs. Just I'm gonna fuck someone over while I be better at things. Stay toxic, kings.
I feel like this is just me like thinking about it from like a practical standpoint. Depending on like where you live, create or destroy water.
Create or destroy water could get crazy. Psychic lands would not be great at parties. That's so fucked.
If you really want to get spicy at parties, polymorph.
What's that? There's that House of Cards spell Danny has. Do you imagine you're just walking down the street and suddenly like 10-foot tall fucking playing cards come out of nowhere? You're going to bad parties. Give me Wall of Sand. You guys are just finding the spells to like ruin other people's lives and not make your life easier. What is happening?
Or no, just like minor illusion.
There you go, Major Image. That'd be a fun one. That'd be good at parties. Head just explodes for no reason like Tenacious D.
Silence.
Oh shit.
I'm overstimulated. Everyone shut up.
That's another good one. You really want to look like a fucking powerful entity, Storm Sphere. Otto's Irresistible Dance, there you go. Take heal/harm. Oh no.
You know, there's probably somebody out there that's like,
Inflict wounds would fucking kill people.
what about Goodberry? That one's just like more
There you
practical.
go, there's a take. Super, like you never have to pay for food, technically. You just have to like, hey, I'm gonna eat one of these and I'm good. That's someone who like doesn't enjoy eating. Like someone who's like, I just kind of eat to put food in me would probably take that spell.
Right. That's for like the person that's like if eating was not like 100% necessary for me to live, I would not do it.
For sure. On off.
What's the I'm trying the thing tieflings get where like you get hit as like a reaction, you can be like, hey, take fire damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke would be really funny. You start looking for fights. You just go to bars and start fucking with people, and then
You don't want to
like,
hit
what the fuck's
me.
your problem? You want to go, man? Then you hit them, they just incinerate.
It's just like, I told you, you don't want to fight me.
You get locked up in one night if that shit happens. You get fucking arrested and sent to the government.
Now listen here. How did this man hit you? And you just set him on fire without doing anything. What'd you do? Dude, I just
taking
do it.
commune. Imagine taking commune and finding out there's no IRL god. Sickening Radiance is a war crime. Unironically, Sickening Radiance is a fucking war crime. Distort value? Yeah, okay. Says who? Says, like, the spell. The Geneva suggestion.
Or, I think it's called, like, Secret Script or something.
Oh, illusory script?
Yeah, that would be too powerful for lawyers.
Oh, for sure.
You're in this contract binding thing you signed. That's not what it said. You fuck. No, it's exactly what that's your signature right there.
The guys at Pawn Stars already know distort value.
Dude,
They're thinking it gives me vicious mockery.
they've been casting that shit for free.
Step 1 B clown. Hypnotic pattern.
I feel like another one you would be like exclusively camping, but create bonfire.
Oh, for sure. Create bonfire.
I mean, you'd probably be like really popular like around like fall season when everybody's doing like fires and shit.
Yeah. A practical one would be was it pyrotechnics? You just get into like showbiz.
Every 4th of July, you're like, hey, it's my time to shine.
Exactly.
I'm great at birthday parties, engagements, graduations.
We need more animus. Already said shatter would be ridiculous. I mean, there is just a spell called Control Weather. I don't think that's a 9th level. I think that's like a 7th. But that's a time.
It's just like, shit, plans are gonna, my plans are gonna be gone. How bad do I really want this to happen today? You just...
I mean, also there's stuff like Conjure Dragon Spirit. You could just get a Spirit Dragon for an hour.
Yeah?
Pretty good deal.
Knowledge Star.
Oh, you want to get really fucked up? You can take Dark Star, which is just summon a black hole. Or like gravity sinkhole. Honestly, even like heat metal. There's the whole debate that if you cast heat metal on a gun in D&D, it should ignite the black powder and cause the gun to explode.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Gun users be damned.
My favorite was playing in a game with someone who had a gun. Like they weren't playing an artificer. I think they should have played an artificer, but they were playing like a gunslinger. But anyway, playing in a game where someone had a gun and like they tried to threaten people with it, but no one knew what it was. So they'd point this thing at people and they'd be like, "Nice pipe, I guess." Like they're like, "I don't fucking know." And he got so pissed the one time. He's like, "I'm pointing a gun at their head." I'm like, and the DM was like, "Yeah, dude, they don't know what a gun is."
I'm gonna fucking shoot you, okay?
With what bow, my guy?
No, I'm gonna do it with this. What does that do? What's that gonna do to me?
Listen, cast-off armor's great, and it also can be turned into a Kamen Rider reference because of heat metal.
So would mage armor just more or less just be a bulletproof vest?
I mean, mage armor just makes you harder to hit, right? It doesn't make you bulletproof, it just makes you slightly harder to hit. It's like if you got in a fight, you might be a little tougher to hit, but you're still a fucking guy. I'm saying heat metal in a really, like, you get in a fight and you just cast heat metal on a dude's belt. That's funny. Their pants catch fire. Like, that's funny as shit.
You lost pants privileges.
Oh, I totally stole this from Game Grumps. I'm gonna ask it. Chris,
What's up?
would you risk a trip to the moon if it meant that if and when you got back, you could fly?
Oh, absolutely.
You would go to the moon
Absolutely.
if it meant you could fly. Okay.
100%. Because the guy already likes space enough, and I'm like yeah, if so when I was younger, I wanted to be. It went from being a pilot to an astronaut to just being something completely different because of Star Fox. So like I had like this like really big obsession with space, and I'm like, if I could go, I would 100% go out. Could not be bothered to go in a submarine because water fucking scares me. Being that deep, like no.
I don't know, man. God, like going to the moon's fucking scary as shit.
Look, like it's like one of those
Like
things.
I want to go. Like don't get me wrong, the opportunity would be great. And I honestly think it'd be one of those things where, like, especially where I am now in life, like I don't have a family and stuff. Not saying I want to throw my life away, but I'm just saying like I wouldn't feel guilty doing so. Get this fucking guy out of here. Come on, I gotta go and pick up stupid because I just sit in the shit.
It's also just like one of those experiences that's like not a lot of people are going to have in general.
Right.
So like being able to see that is like truly like one of those things that's like a camera is not going to do it justice.
I feel like that's almost a thing. Not to get dark, where we're like, if you're going, you got to be with your family. Like, listen, this might be it. like we could like hopefully we don't. It could be a Challenger rerun. You know, like it could go bad.
Well, I might or may not be making it back. So in case I don't.
Right. I mean, Big Bird can't go to the moon. That's probably why he's flightless. I'm on busy. Why can you still message me? Get the fuck out of here.
My soul. Please. Take it back from. Let it in.
Was I not supposed to pick that up? Oops.
Oh no, no, you're good. My inventory's like maxed out here.
Oh, I just realized it's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Big Bird didn't get to go to the moon. That's probably why he's flying. Yeah, dude. Well, Big Bird, listen. I'm just saying, if Big Bird would have been on the Challenger and the Challenger blew up still, which there's... I fucking hate PlayStation some days. Which I'm not saying, you know, like what? Chances are it wouldn't have happened if Big Bird went instead of that teacher. But, listen, all I'm saying, you can't bring Big Bird back.
There's no coming back.
Like, if Big Bird's on the Challenger happens, Sesame Street needs a new large bird.
Then who's
You don't just-
Snuffleupagus gonna be friends too?
That's true. Well, Snuffleupagus would have died as well, because he is Big Bird's imaginary friend. So that's a good point, Chris. That's a 2-for-1.
Two birds, one
One
stone.
You not only lose Big Bird, you lose Snuffleupagus. My issue with these two-handed swords is I don't really get any, like, I need to have something that's really good to outdo this shield I have too.
Sorry, Bubba.
You all have gotten into this thing lately where you're like, I'm gonna send Connor messages while he's playing on his PlayStation. Deposit Animus and Animus Urn.
Now we get to go back.
Big Bird has a ton of cousins. The one from Brazil. Oh, I've seen that one. It's like blue and fucking crazy. It's reminiscent of the Detroit Tigers have a logo from the like 70s or something that looks like that tiger's on cocaine. Like the fucking eyes are wide and everything. I have a hat of it somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
The souls have been placed.
Oh my god, can I? This is what I'm talking about! Can I mute you?
Aren't you playing Final Fantasy 16?
It's fine, can I? You're just proving me right!
Resurrected Malice.
Me when a new Dark Souls game comes out, am I right? I swear to Christ.
Connor, when From Software does anything.
I'm just saying, I know people don't agree. I feel like with my experiences, I at least have a leg to stand on. Okay, nope. Nope, now Chris has to solo this boss while I figure this out. Because someone has to keep doing it.
I'm fighting for my damn life over here.
I don't want to block you. Can I just fucking mute you?
PlayStation, it's block or nothing.
Turn notifications off. There we go. What do I have to do for all you fuckers? There's a fly in my room, and I think it just flew into my hair. See, I'm a good viewer. I don't send you random messages. Burb, you couldn't if you wanted. So, yeah, thank you, I guess.
Now can I send me See, I didn't get it. I think I got a message on my phone. I didn't even get it on my game yet.
Get him, Bubba.
And Resurrected Malice is dead.
We did it.
Stockades.
What's this? Skills deal 30% more damage. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Crowd controlled enemies. Ooh. Dude, I gotta.
I am
get
still on
better
full cam.
about
Hey,
doing
thanks.
these.
Sorry, I normally don't have to do that shit. This guy in here, though, this guy.
See, that's what I need to get.
Whoa, Bumble notification. You're one half of a great match. Let's live react to this. The first word is polyamorous and oh wow, and living with my girlfriend. Okay, cool. Why does that feel like such a fucking flex? You know I'm only here to support you. Like, homie, I'm on here looking for one girlfriend. Why you gotta brag you have another one?
Dude, my favorite thing is when I match with somebody, right? And then they just go, hi. And then I respond, and then fucking nothing.
Nothing. Isn't that the fucking worst? That happened to me. With this, granted, okay, I'll reveal my full-on me being shitty. This person, I matched with this person, and then I kind of looked through their profile more, because I don't think I read it very well the first time. And I was kind of like, I don't know, I don't think I'm that into you anymore. I lied. But they messaged me, and they asked about D&D. And I was like, and I spent, I'm not shitting you, I think there was 9 hours left on the match. So it was a majority of the day where I did not respond. And eventually I was like, you know what? What do I lose? Like I lose more for not responding, right? Than I do if I respond. Like, because I lose an opportunity. So I was like, fine. Like, I'll respond. And worst case scenario, nothing happens, and I'm back in the same spot. So I respond. I'm like, and she was like, oh, do you like playing or DMing more? And I was like, kind of both. I'm doing both right now. It's fun. Fucking nothing. I was like, bitch, I engaged. I responded.
You asked a question, I said something. I imagine because like I matched with someone. Just based off of like things she put on her profile, like we would get along very, very nicely, and then just she was like, "Hi," I was like, "Hey, what's up? How's your night going?"
Nothing.
Just, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like what was the point of matching that? I don't get it. I don't understand.
What do I need to be to use this?
What is it?
Oh, level 44. That would be why. Yeah, no, I don't get it. And like the thing is, hey, welcome to the Relatable We Talk About Dating App stream. The thing is, like if you want some crazy engaging thing, like that's not how conversation works. Like you can't just I can't jump in. Like, can you imagine? Like, because it feels like they're like, oh, that was a dry answer. I'm not interested, right? Like, that's what it always feels like. But could you imagine if it was like, hey, you know, that's how they open. They're like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, you want to hear about the one time I almost got murdered by a four-toed hobo in Wisconsin? And it's like, that's a lot. You don't just jump into the meat of the conversation.
Right, like you gotta build up to it. There's gotta be like context and shit.
Like you fucking talk to someone new. It's like my walls are up. We gotta work on to get a little more comfortable and get to anything.
Right.
We gotta share some fucking opinions.
Yeah, and like I remember I matched with someone. She's like, so what's your opinion on head? And I'm like, okay.
On head?
Yes. And I'm like, okay, we're just going right to the meat of the conversation.
Do you know what your response should have been? I haven't had any complaints. Boom. Get them. What does that mean? What is your opinion on head? Who's going to say bad? Who's going to be like bad? Ew. Ew, cute. Oh, gross. Ew, yucky.
I think
That's what you should have said.
I think my response was just like I like either giving or receiving. I like whatever. Like it's fine. And then there's just nothing. I'm like, okay. Like
I love that. See, I wish I had something spicy. So this is my favorite, and I don't know if Burb's probably the only one who hasn't heard it. But so if Burb, if you're still around, and I hope you are, because you'll love this. I was on Bumble, I'd matched with someone, and we had spent 3 days talking. Not like every second of every day, but pretty consistently, you know? It would be like, you know, hey, how's it going? Blah, 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 back and forth for a few hours, and then maybe for the night we're done. And then the next day, I'm just like, hey, like, you know, what do you like to do? Or like, what do you do for work or whatever? You know, just like basic conversation. But like just, and they were only in town, and they were only like in that part of PA for a while. So I was like, well, hey, I'm free these days. If you want to meet up at a bar or something, grab a drink or like get dinner. And she was like, yeah, maybe, like, obviously, blah, blah, blah. And we're talking the one day, and she's talking about how she's doing this pet sitting thing. And I'm like, cool. And she's like, yeah, it's just a lot of animals. There's, like, a few dogs, and they're fine, but the cats are annoying. And I don't say I fucking hate cats, because I don't, really. People think I fucking hate cats. I really don't. I just don't have a lot of great experiences with cats. So I'm cautious around cats. But all I say to this woman is, not the biggest fan of cats. You know, it's not purely negative. I'm just like, you know, it's not my favorite animal. I shit you not. Maybe that message was sent for 5 seconds, unmatched. Like instantly, no, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out. It's really important that like my partner likes cats or the person I've seen likes cats. Nothing, no explanation, just fucking gone. Out. I got whiplashed by a fucking conversation so hard.
Dude, Connor said
God,
no. I'm not the biggest fan of cats. She took that as, I fucking hate cats. If I see one, it's getting in the microwave.
So my cousin, the Frost Wizard guy who was in here earlier, they got a cat semi-recently, like within the last year. They got a cat, right? And yeah, like I said, not the biggest fan of cats. But you know, I'm like, well, I go to their house all the time. It's no problem. Like I can coexist with a cat. It's fine. This fucking cat always comes up to fuck with me.
Yo, what's going on, Falcon? How are we doing tonight, buddy?
Loves cats. They adore cats. It constantly comes over to fucking mess with me. And like, oh my god, the one day I actually almost like smacked it out of like surprise. Because it came up and fucking smacked my leg, and I was like, Jesus fucking, I like was ready to backhand a cat, dude. So fast. Call me Linity or whatever. What was her name?
Yeah, Linity. The one that fucking tossed her cat over his shoulder and then made it drink vodka.
Not that bad. But
yeah, you know, totally not a problematic streamer at all.
So cats are in another negative experience, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Falcon,
But
we're
like-
living
but
the
like-
dream out here. How are you doing, buddy?
But to give an example, like Kanai's cat, rest in power king, was fine. I loved Shadow. Shadow was great. I was still a little cautious around Shadow because he would do shit like I'd be laid on the couch and he'd crawl up on my chest, and I'm like, I don't necessarily want you there, but you know, you're there, so here we are.
Who's gonna stop him? He's in that boat.
Exactly. I'm not. No, Shadow was great. So like, I don't hate cats. People think I fucking hate cats.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. When normally, whenever I'm like, I don't really care for cats, people are like, oh my god, Chris doesn't like cats, and I'm like, I'm just a dog person. I prefer
No, for
dogs,
sure.
but like,
Yeah.
if a cat's there, I'm not gonna complain. It's an animal.
I'm just not gonna go out of my way to fucking mess with your cat, because dogs, in my experience, I've had one bad experience with a dog, and I was so young I don't even remember it. And it's like, so dogs, I'm not scared of at all. I'm like, oh, come over here, you little fella. Cats will fuck you up.
I still to this day remember when I was living in Maryland, my buddy Jordan, he had like this big ass dog, and I'm just like a little guy. So we were playing in like his backyard one time. Like we were just like play fighting, and the dog thought I was actually trying to like attack him. So like it got like it got me like on the ground, and it was like trying to like bite me. I had like this plastic fucking sword, but like in its mouth, just like defending myself. And I'm still like still to like this day, I'm like, ayo, dogs. I love them.
Fucking Pinker, I swear to God. I think I know who that is. It better be. If not, I sound like a dick. But like, fuck off. You and your fucking spoiled brat. You put hoodies on your dog. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, no, dude. We had a dog that I think didn't understand it.
Yo, Falcon, dude, we are doing good out here. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, homie. What you up to tonight?
Dog, I guess.
Ooh, Alter Lilith over here.
Oh. I'm being accosted by ghosts.
Oh, you're good, homie.
By the sins of my past.
Did you get the altar?
No, because I don't know where the altar is.
Oh, it's right over here. Playing Overwatch 2 while waiting for a friend to play Fortnite. Hey, yo, there you go.
I almost, so it wasn't downloaded, so I couldn't if I wanted, but I did consider, if this didn't work out, I was like, maybe I just play Grounded. Maybe I just installed Grounded and be like, let's try Grounded.
I'm not ready yet.
I mean, hey, there you
Because
go.
I am fucking lost in Hollow Knight, homie.
I think that's what happened to me. Like I got the physical game from Just Press Play, and like I was like, okay, sweet. Popped it in, immediately got lost. So I was like, I don't know what it is I'm doing. I'll come back to this later.
Yeah, that is my biggest complaint about the game, is that there's like, you just get to a point where you stop finding, like, it's not like every other Metroidvania where it's like, you know, oh, I don't know how to proceed or progress, so I'm gonna just like go back and see if I can do anything else. Like, it genuinely feels like I haven't had a major upgrade in forever, and I don't know where to go. And everywhere I go that I think I have to go, I can't go, so I don't know anymore. Like, they just make it hard to find your way around in that game.
Which like I'm enjoying Metroidvanias like a lot more. Like after playing Metroid Dread, which I mean I would
Dread is great.
fucking hope I enjoyed that. I played through the whole game, but like that was like my first time like playing through like an actual like Metroidvania. Like I enjoyed it a whole lot. So like I was like, ooh.
You didn't play Ori?
Nope.
Oh man, that's a good one. Ori's like, in the sense of Ori's a relatively easy Metroidvania. Like, I would kind of suggest that to people who want to try them, because everything's relatively linear. Like, it tells you where to go, and it's like, cool, I'm gonna go here and do that, like you told me, and the game's like, great, excellent, way to go. 2 was great too. 2 was really fun. What's other good ones? I mean, Symphony of the Night, that's classic.
Because like I remember like trying to play the Castlevania series because I love vampires. Like Lost Boys got me hooked, and I was like, okay, game like all about like trying to fight Dracula. Like fuck it, I'm here for it. And then like the gameplay like wasn't all that engaging to me.
Yeah.
But that was like back when I was a kid, and I was like, hey yo, give me this action platformer with like all these 3D levels, and I'm like, oh, 2D? I don't like. Why would I want to go 2D? I like 3D, and then now I'm just like, ah, fuck it.
You know, if you really want to think about it, Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order are both kind of Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
They have a lot of Metroidvania-esque parts to them.
Like you gotta get a skill, go back.
Yeah.
I think that like,
Not really.
that was like an aspect like I really enjoyed Dread a lot, was like being able to be like, all right, this is what I could do for now, get a new
Right.
upgrade. I'm like, oh my god, now so much more of this map becomes unlocked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's what's really fun about it. It's like, I have a big, back in the Couch Gnome days, I wanted to make a nomenclature on this and it never happened. I think progression in video games is really cool because you can do that's like the one reason I really love Terraria as much as I do, is because that game I think really does an amazing job with progression and making you feel strong. Because like, granted, for new players it might not be so straightforward, but it has a relatively straightforward like progression system where it's like you got to beat this boss and then like level up, get some gear, and then go beat the next boss, right? And like so on and so forth. And as you do, more of the world kind of like changes and unlocks, and you get access to new items and crafting stuff and NPCs. And then by the end, you have like a little city or several cities across this world of new system, and like all this cool gear and probably these neat buildings and like structures throughout the world that you've made or whatever. And it's just really fun because by the end you're like, oh wow, I came really far. Like when the first boss, when the Eye of Cthulhu, who's the first boss you should fight, is like, yeah, I just kind of farm him when I need gold now, and he takes like 3 hits or whatever, is like, oh wow, I'm really strong compared to what I was. They just do it really well.
And then you get
And they make
Minecraft that's
Metroidvanias
like
do that too.
that's just granted not the same at all from
I mean, yeah, there's the joke that Terraria is 2D Minecraft, but they're extremely different games.
right. Yeah, it's like hey, you're going to the Nether and now Ender Dragon.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, you can skip so fast in Minecraft. I think ultimately that's kind of the difference is in Terraria, gear matters a lot more. But like, really in Minecraft, you can get around it with like either cheese or
Enchantments.
yeah, or enchantments or just like skill.
Yeah, dude, so I don't know how in depth you are with like like if you've watched like a lot of Mr. Beast's content.
Nope, I used to not like that guy because I thought he like, just from the perspective I got from a distance, I was like, this guy seems like a dick. And then turns out he's actually like a really cool guy. He's just, I didn't like someone throwing around money for the sake of content when he first was becoming big.
No, dude, totally understandable. My mom is still like I don't like this guy because he's just throwing around money. Like what about him? Is he doing well? And I'm like, Mom, he's doing fine.
So and he has interviews where he's like, a lot of the money we make off the content goes right back into the content. So it's like, he's like, yes, I'm doing well, but like, I'm not raking in all this extra dough. Like,
yeah. So like he did like this thing where it's like you pressed a button and you had to like complete like a challenge, and like at like a random point of pressing the button, like somebody would like land on like you win X amount of money.
okay.
And so like one of the challenges that somebody, I think it was Carl, had to do was he had to beat the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, and I was like, homie, that's gonna like take for fucking ever. And no, he fucking speedran that shit.
You had to do beds. Beds are OP. Honestly, if Danny ever really wants to do the Ender Dragon stuff, we just bring beds. Because they blow up in the end.
Oh, and okay, I see. I see it.
So really, you just have to take care of it was Chandler. Burb's like, actually, it was Chandler who had to beat the Ender Dragon.
Oh, dude, if it was Chandler, homie would be lost.
Fun fact, Burb, big Mr. Beast 10.
I just got fucking eviscerated.
I was gonna say, did you fucking die? What happened?
2 big goat men.
Oh, that happened.
Ow!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I just came back!
Yeah, I've watched, so the one dude did a Minecraft speedrun for Games Done Quick, and I watched it. And it's pretty interesting how they do stuff, but yeah, that's how you beat, as long as you can take care of the, like, crystals, you just have to wait till it gets near and, like, place a bed down and try to sleep. And then the bed explodes and deals, like, a good chunk of its health.
Because I know Danny and I are both going for that plat, so we will return to it eventually.
For sure. Of course, so can start to instead of exploding releases biomass healing for 6 seconds. First explosion deals 8% increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. I don't know, is damage over time really good in this?
It can be. I'm just learning, like, a lot of, like, just raw damage does better.
Okay.
Cause like, there was a part of me that, like, for, like, my rogue, like, I was going with, like, a poison build, and I'm like, fuck, like, I normally, like, bleeding and poison damage, like, I'm normally just, like, all 4 in games. But, like, for whatever reason, like, the poison damage ticking is, like, so slow. And I'm just like, sure, it gets like a large buildup, but it just takes forever to get to.
Sure. That was part of the reason my first main in League was the one it was, because he did, he was all about damage over time. Like, only one of his abilities dealt all of the damage in one go, and it was really just to silence people. But, yeah, because, like, people weren't paying attention, right? They're like, oh, you're not bursting me? I don't give a shit. And then I'm like, that's fine, buddy, but I just gotta survive.
7 minutes, 45 seconds. Jesus.
Now, was that random seed? Or was that, like, the selected seed category? Because that is a big question. Because I guarantee you there's a seed where the end portal, or like an end portal is directly below you that has all the slots filled.
Wait, there's seeds like that?
Oh, dude, yeah, in Minecraft, the game's like virtually infinite. Random seed glitchless done in 7 minutes, 45 seconds. I want to see that video. Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of crazy seeds that, like, I know there's definitely one that's like, yeah, this end portal's like within a few chunks, like it's not that far.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Because I don't think there's parameters on them. Like, I don't think there's parameters like, like, there's nothing saying it has to spawn, like, at minimum this far away from the player, I don't think. So, in theory, you could just spawn directly above the thing. Set siege is 1 minute, 47 seconds. Jesus.
Then that's core skill, speed generated. Yeah, no.
We were talking about Terraria earlier. The one mod just came out that everyone's talking about that, like, overwrites the game a lot.
Oh.
So I might have to try it out. Yeah, they have like new animations and bosses and like puzzles and shit, and like, it's wild. Some of the mods for that game are insane. Like, just the content they add. Is in there's a, what's the one, Calamity mod adds like 20 fucking bosses, new biomes, new items, new NPCs.
Christ.
It's insane the mods people do. Like, and so many of them are like super compatible, so like you run Calamity and then there's another one called Thorium that adds a bunch of bosses and stuff, and like, yeah, it's crazy. I think the mods in Minecraft are more technically interesting because they do like machines and shit that do crazy things.
Right.
Or like you can set up these really complicated crafting processes, but like I think raw content Terraria has some crazy shit. There's one that had Saiyans.
Oh.
You get this is funny. You'll laugh at this, Chris. So you could you could get Super Saiyan and stuff, right? There's like a key meter.
Okay.
And going like Super Saiyan would drain your key meter constantly, but you gain like increased stats.
Okay.
You could unlock Super Saiyan 2, and it would do more drain, more stats. Super Saiyan 3, same thing. There's like a 1 in X chance that you spawn as a legendary Super Saiyan. Meaning you get like this really fucking strong form like off the bat and everything. It was stupid. This is fucking great.
That sounds like a good time.
It takes me longer to have a shower than it takes people to beat Minecraft. Yeah. Kanai was talking, I still want to learn this. Kanai was going to show me the route for speedrunning Kingdom Hearts, because I think that would actually kind of be fun. If speedrunning Borderlands 2 wasn't a really in-depth process that, like, required you to be on a certain version of the game, I'd probably do that. I guess it doesn't require it, but to be worth a damn.
Yeah, I mean, so speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I still got to go back and beat it without continuing the game, like after death.
You
Like,
can't die?
So you can die, you just can't, like on that menu,
You have to load game.
you have to load game, you can't hit continue.
Can you do it on beginner?
You can. That one is not tied to a difficulty.
that's fine.
And there's also one for not changing your equipment. And those are
That's tough. Because that means you can't even change your keyblade.
correct. So, like, I remember being around when Kanai was going for it. If my memory serves me correctly, the only part that really gave him trouble was the very end.
So hear me out, and this might be a weird take, but if it's Kingdom Hearts 1, you actually might have a better time if you look up how to do it doing no EXP for the no equipment change one.
Why is that?
Because there's... I still don't know if this is on purpose or if it is a glitch. But there's things in no EXP they do. I think the intent is to make it so it's doable. But you can do stuff like damage storing. So like if you start a combo but don't do the finisher, like all your because I think in no XP or 0 XP or whatever it's called, your finishers deal bonus damage. But if you don't do the finisher, that damage state stays until you complete the finisher.
Ooh, okay.
So you can do like a combo, summon Genie, not do the finisher for the combo and start spamming the Genie, and it'll deal like a lot more damage.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff about Kingdom Hearts 1, but yeah, the no equipment change might actually be weirdly easier to do in 0 XP. Whoa, I just lagged.
So I guess like if you get comfortable with like speedrunning the game, you and Kanai have your verses.
We could. He'd probably be better at me, or better than me. One, because he's been doing it longer. And two, Kanai's luckier than me. And and that's not me saying, oh, he has to beat me with luck. I'm saying there's parts of that are just kind of like
RNG
you need to get a little
dependent.
lucky.
Yeah.
Like I know there's a skip you can do in Hollow Bastion to like skip a good chunk of the level, but one of the enemies needs to not hit you. Like essentially you summon, dude, how's it go? You summon Dumbo, right?
Okay.
So you have to rush over to this ledge, summon Dumbo, just use him to go up vertically, and then jump off of him and dismiss him. But if you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked out of the animation and can't grab the ledge.
Oh.
So it's really, you have to be like timing and luck that they don't target you immediately.
What the fuck is this guy doing? He's just like slamming the ground and giant waves are coming out.
He's playing Donkey Kong.
He's playing some.
DK. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Connor, have you seen the Mario movie yet?
Nope.
What you doing after? No, you're probably gonna be getting close to going to bed after stream, huh?
I would say I might push an hour tonight, but overall, yeah.
Damn.
Is what it is, man. No, I do need to watch that though.
Because like I have it on the My Movies Anywhere. I was about to be like after stream, I will watch it for like the 10th time.
Yeah, you like it that much?
Yeah, it's a really good it's like a comfort movie just because like it's like nostalgia. I think they handled it very well. And like despite people complaining about Chris Pratt's like Mario voice, like having like a whole film of
yeah, that would have been annoying.
That would have been very overwhelming, but
Could you imagine if it was that, but he did the Parthenax voice instead?
Dude, Charles Martinet bringing in Parthenax.
Could you imagine if it was Mario, but Mario sounded like Parthenax?
I mean, I'd watch it. I mean,
Mario, you're here to save the kingdom! Yes, Dragon Ball. Like, just fucking... my name's Toad!
and they just start speaking dragon, and then just...
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Dovahking. You know, I really enjoyed a lot of the aspects that they brought to the movie. Like they took the core of like what it was, and they just expanded on it, and it was just a good time. I think like all the adults that were like, this isn't what I wanted, are forgetting that it's a movie. And hear me out, and it's fucking wild. It's a movie made for kids.
What, Chris? No, it has to serve my nostalgia.
Dude, look, I get it. Made for kids.
They made a Mario movie for adults, and you all shunned it.
Exactly.
Remember that one? I love that movie. As a kid, I rented that thing at least 4 times.
No, you're Falcon. What am I wrong about? Am I gonna have my first ban? Oh, nothing can be made for kids. Like, I mean, like,
yeah, like Steven Universe was made for me. I like the gay space rocks. I hate that, dude. When people would complain about Steven Universe, because it's like, ultimately, guys, it's a kid's show. We can enjoy it. It tackles a lot of really like serious topics and stuff, and interesting character things. But it's a show for children. Can't be too complex.
Right. Like it's like there's so much lore potential. It's like made for kids.
Ultimately, a kid show. That's if they want to do comics and stuff and expound on that, great. I feel like there's something I was going to bring up the Mario conversation. I can't remember.
Dude, like the fucking way like this movie's set up, like I put my Matt Pat game theory cap on at one point, because dude, I think I'm like, so there's one part in the movie, and I don't know if it's gonna be a spoiler or not. That's the thing. I don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna nerd out. I just need y'all to just bear with me for a minute. Right. So there's like a part where like
get ready to roast them.
Like Yoshis are like running in the background, and you see pink, you see blue, you see orange, you see all the colors. You don't see a fucking green one. So at the wedding, there is, I think it's a Magic Koopa. Or no, it was a Dry Bones. He puts a fucking green Yoshi egg up on the wedding table as a gift for Bowser.
Okay.
All the rare gifts, why a fucking green Yoshi egg? So my theory is that there's something very rare and special about a green Yoshi that is the reason why a Yoshi egg was presented to Bowser as a wedding gift.
Maybe. Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe they can vor the best out of all the Yoshis. I remember even as a child, I was watching my cousin play Super Mario Sunshine, and I was absolutely disgusted by the fact that Yoshi's just vomited. They're the most fertile. There you go.
Oh,
Where do you think King
wow.
Koopa came from? No, okay, so you said about Mario being a comfort movie. I think I have, and this is the most on-brand nerd shit for me. I think I found out I have a comfort documentary, which is a thing. Because I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, and I just really
Chris
enjoy
Chan.
it. No, that is morbidly interesting. I cannot, it's a train wreck I can't look away from. No, it's a documentary on Netflix called Cooked.
Okay.
And it is a 4-part documentary about food and cooking, but it breaks, I'm lagging so bad right now, but it breaks it down into like the basic elements.
Okay.
So like episode 1's all about fire, and they talk about like Australian cultures and cooking and like barbecue and stuff, and how that was important to like human development and food. And then like there's water, and it's all about like stews and soups, and I think they talk a lot about like India. And then there's like air, and it's all about bread pretty much.
Okay.
It's just like, here's bread. And then earth is all like fermentation. And I'm like, yo, what a cool fucking concept. Same dude also made a documentary called How to Change Your Mind, and it's all about psychedelic drugs. So.
Oh shit.
And he does the same thing. He breaks it up into 4 parts, but they're each a different drug. And it's really fucking cool. He talks about how like the dude who invented LSD accidentally invented LSD. It was like they were, it was something along the lines like they were trying to get another compound out of stuff, and they were just like breaking things down until they like could get a usable one for medicine or something.
Okay.
And he made this one, and he was like, oh yeah, like, well, but he got some on his hand, and if you don't know, the strange strips went bad. LSD is like super potent, right?
Yeah.
Like it's super potent. You don't need a lot. He got like 10 times the like common dose on his hand, and it absorbed into his skin.
Oh.
So he's like riding his bike home and starts tripping balls.
Oh no.
And it's like, dude, he's the first guy like to trip on LSD at all. And homie went overboard.
Dude, he set the standard. Jesus.
He did. Nah, it's really cool though. It talks about how like they were used for medicine and even like mental health and stuff, and then like the war on drugs kind of fucked everything over.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like even that, like even on that topic, like I'm glad that like marijuana is just being more acceptable.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's ridiculous how far back we are as probably like a culture scientifically and medically because of that.
What's going on? Post it.
Oh, I thought you said that's going on a post-it. I was like, I didn't think that was that profound, but sure.
Bro, I have plenty of post-it notes. Like I can put one on there for the bid. I'll do it.
Nah, yeah, it's insane how useful that shit is, and that it was an arbitrary like we're scared of marijuana. Really, it was we're scared of Mexicans, but we're black people. We're just scared of anyone who's not white. Is what happened.
Oh, you're different?
Pretty much.
Yeah, like it's funny. I say that as someone who had one experience where I took my first hit and then threw up because I was incredibly drunk.
Okay, oh man, I gotta tell you about my first hit. It haunted me.
So like this is from like the infamous Lancaster story where I was like fucking like walking around like vision blurry as hell. I had like squint and I could barely see.
Nice.
My
knows how to party.
My buddy pulls over like when we were driving home. He's like, Chris, I want to see you high. And I'm like, bro, let's do it. I've never done it before. This is the first time. So like he guided me through it. Took my first hit and just everything went south.
Yeah, you got the spins.
Yeah, it spins like
yeah.
I think I inhaled too much and fucking just
probably.
And then like the guy's like, okay, yep, I'm throwing up. And he's like, okay, and that is done.
So in college, I'm still not fond of it, but I was very much, most of my life, I was very much anti-smoking anything.
Okay.
For the sole reason I grew up around smoking a lot, and I just didn't want to participate, and it was really like a negative thing, and so I was just very much, I don't want to really smoke anything ever. But again, much like yours, we were at a party, and I got very drunk, and someone was like, hey, we're gonna go up to so-and-so's room and you know, hit the bowl. Do you want to hit it? I'm like, I've never done it before. And they were like, great, come on. So I was like, okay. Because I think that's the only way I would have tried it, is if I was extremely drunk.
Right.
Because at that point, my mentality, I am following you. I thought that
Hey.
was not you for a second. My mentality now is very much like, I'd rather experience something once and have it be negative than like have never tried it.
Right.
Obviously, certain things excluded, like, you know, heroin.
Yeah. Heroin.
I don't want
like,
to
no.
try heroin. No, but so yeah, I took a hit. Well, first I spilled the bowl on myself, which is bad form. But everyone laughed, and I laughed too because they were laughing, and I was shit faced. I don't know if Kanai's ellipses were the heroin comment or what.
We're good.
I guess I have to return some tar. But yeah, they all laughed, whatever, I hit it. I think I did start to get the spins, but I couldn't tell if I was high or drunk, and I just went to bed. I forget if that's the night I threw up or not. Anyway.
Yo, welcome back, Phantom.
So that was my first time doing that. But the best part is, like, a week or two later, we were hopping on Overwatch. Because Overwatch was hot and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And our friend Rob was super into it. Shh. We don't need to bring it up. We don't need to bring it up, okay?
Damn, he brought up the same foul.
Kanai has his own foul story of throwing up, so we're on even ground here. But anyway, a week later, we... Shut up! A week later, it was really orange. When we were hopping on Overwatch, and I joined the party. I'm ignoring Kanai chat. I joined the party, right as our friend Rob was hitting a bowl or something. And like, as I join, he says, oh man, I just pulled a Connor. And I'm like stunned for a second, like, what does that mean? And like, he stops and everyone starts losing their shit. And he has to red-faced explain, like, it's when you spill the bowl on yourself. And I was like, homie, I was fucking wasted. You can't hold that against me. I didn't stop him.
Hi, Jackson. What's up? You want some Mario?
Finally, somebody can carry me in Diablo. Jackson, get on here.
Can you give me a little bit here, buddy?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I got scared, but I leveled up.
Do you want to help me play?
I don't think he's okay, guys. I think Jackson's here to save us. He's gonna carry. An amalgam of steel that slams the ground and stuns enemies. Hit iron golem attack causes a shockwave, dealing damage from the enemies behind him.
Jackson, say hi. You can say hi, buddy.
I don't know if Jackson can hear me. I don't want to curse.
Oh, no, he can't.
Oh, great. Jackson's here to fucking carry. Let's go, guys. Your iron golem was
I mean, he didn't.
awesome.
I mean, he's also heard me say a lot of.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Between my sister and I, yeah. No, he's heard his fair share.
Attack also makes enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds. Well, vulnerable's really good.
All right, guys, give me a little bit. I'm gonna set him up with Mario on the TV because I'm the only one that knows how to do that apparently. So I'll be right back.
You did do that. Yeah, okay. So for anyone listening, my drunk story where I threw up was we got really drunk, had a good time at a party, and I threw up in the middle of the night, still drunk as shit. I remember me trying to clean it up, and I flushed it down the toilet like a good boy. In all reality, what had happened, and by the way, for context, I got up in the morning and left, not out of embarrassment, because I was hungover and wanted to go home. And I knew I threw up because my shirt was dirty, so I drove home shirtless at like 8 a.m. Anyway, I get a text from Danny later in the day, and he's like, "Hey, did you throw up at my place?" And I was like, "I did. Yeah." Okay, I'm not going to defend myself. I'm going to finish the story first. I'm gonna finish the story first before I fucking defend myself, you little piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. And he's like, "Okay, like, you left a mess." And I was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what to do to make up for it. I really am sorry." And yeah, Gary was upset. I drunkenly had laid paper towels on it, had not cleaned it up like I thought, and I didn't flush the toilet, I guess. So Gary was not happy. But I feel like I should get somewhat of a pass because I was very shit-faced and I tried. Effort was made.
Okay. Here we go. Fuck, I had to get the charger when I was down there. Fuck! I'll be right back.
Yeah, but Kanai didn't make it to the door. So, like, Kanai was like, "I'm gonna throw up." And we're like, go outside. And then he didn't make it. Yeah, post it. That's the story. It's a good time. I post it. Why aren't these dear enemies? Dear enemies. I want to go this way. We want to find the way over there, which means this way.
Got my charger. We're good.
I'm trying to think of... Oh yeah, I do have an ability point.
Brought it back.
Oh, did we unlock a new tier? Let's go, baby. Key passives drive vital synergies through unique interactions. Ossified Essence. Your bone skills deal 1% increased damage for each point of essence you have above 50.
Your bones.
I don't have a lot of blood skills. Shadow damage infects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds, and your minions deal 10% bonus damage to the enemies with Shadow Blight. Every 10th time an enemy receives shadow damage from you or your minions while they are affected by Shadow Blight, they take an additional Oh, that seems like it's the one to get.
100%.
Do not take a damage for less. Minions gain 11% or 15%. Okay, so here's my thing. I can only have so many essence. My bone skills all take essence to cast. Doesn't seem like that's really worth it. My basic attack is a shadow skill. And I'm guessing it deals shadow damage, so we're gonna take that.
So what does shadow damage do in this game?
I think it's just a damage type. It is shadow damage, so this is shadow damage.
Very nice.
Oh, there's Kanai. I was wondering where he is. Didn't know you were also streaming. I tweeted. I'm
He
also in
did.
the Discord. Did tweet. That's it. I don't really, my Discord, I'm heavily debating deleting my Discord. We'll see. Maybe I'll make more TikToks and get big. Maybe I'll blow up. Maybe I'll start voicing Elmo. And then I'll blow up and be real big, but then I'll have an issue with my community where I need to be like, "Listen guys, we can't keep doing the Elmo because I'm more than Elmo. I'm a person." And this community's like, "We want Elmo." And then I'm going to be like, "No, we're done with it."
And then you're just gonna be the Elmo guy.
Stay puffed. Wait, that was the roll boy. That wasn't the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
That's kind of a Ghostbusters reference, which is annoying because I've never seen Ghostbusters.
Kanai has never seen Ghostbusters?
He hasn't, and every time we bring this up, I say we gotta fix that, and we never do, because Ghostbusters is legitimately one of my favorite movies.
Dude, Ghostbusters is fun.
Stay Puft says, "Bust this, bitch."
Hey, Falcon, you have a good night, my dude. Peace out. Thanks for being
Puft.
part of the stream, man.
Stay Puft is or no, yeah, Ghostbusters is like one of my favorites because it's like kind of the first movie to really do dark comedy. I think it came before Evil Dead, right? Am I wrong? I might be totally wrong on that. My timeline might be fucked.
I think Evil Dead was before.
Oh, Phantom. I posted a TikTok, my first ever TikTok, because I saw a thing that I was like, I need to stitch this because I've been saying this shit forever. What year did Evil Dead come out? Nope, that's the new one.
Evil Dead was 81.
81. All right.
Can I did the research?
What year did
Ghostbusters was
Ghostbusters come
84.
out? 84. Oh, so I'm wrong. Still a really good movie. That
Yeah.
doesn't change my point. Did a lot for the genre.
Dude, I mean, like if you go back to like a lot of the movies from like pre like I want to say pre like 95 and before, like all those movies like did not miss. Like there's like a lot of like the bigger movies were just like really good.
Yeah.
And then like 80s like 80s was just like from like the 80s to like 90 like I want to say I'll give it to like 91 was like just slasher films that is just like in horror as a genre was just great. Because like it's really weird, right? Like if you like the standards back then for like what they had to like what was passable for like a horror movie, like they had to like leave like a lot of like imagination of the mind. Like they like a lot of it was like the implication that's like, okay, something bad happened and this is how it happened. And like I feel like that's like a lot scarier than just like actually seeing it. Like actually seeing it's like oh shit, like you get your shock value. But then it's like it's kind of like over, but having like that like what the fuck happened is just like a lot. I don't know, it's scarier to me.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think they also had to be more creative. Like they couldn't lean on. Okay, wait, that's kind of a mixed statement. Because like, on one hand, we can do more ridiculous and wild and out there things with computer generation, but I think you had to be more creative with your designs and stuff.
Well, because like a lot of it had to be practical.
Well, yeah, it had to be practical, so it was very limited on what you could do.
Right.
So you did have to almost like work more with less, which is typically where a lot of creativity comes from.
Because my biggest thing, and like I think Saw is probably like the best franchise, like the first one that comes to mind that like as time went on, I just kind of like stopped liking the movies because like I'll say like for like Saw like the first like I really enjoyed 1. I really enjoyed 2. 3 was like the last one that I was like, okay, like this was all right. Then the rest just became like, how gory and fucked up can we get without having
dude. It definitely became a gore fest after a while.
Yeah, because a lot of it was like what could we get away with? And I think that that was like a franchise that made like a turning point in the genre that just kind of like made horror like what it is today, where it's like it's like not so the story is like secondary to like what's going on, and it's kind of like sad because there's a lot of themes they could touch on that they just don't, because they're like, let's just go for shock value.
Cool. I literally couldn't move. Yeah, for sure. I feel like I get a bad rap because I say I don't like scary things. I'm scared easily, which is true. But I also like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Every time there's like Skinwalker videos or something come on TikTok, I'm always like, what's going on here? Let's watch this. What's happening? Like, it's not morbid, like, interest. So I feel like when I watch a scary movie, I know the point is they want to scare me, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to get scared. That is objective. It will happen. And therefore, I want to avoid that. But when I watch those, I'm like, I might not. I might not. So if, like, a movie could capture that, I'd probably really like it.
It's just trying to, like, find, that one.
I guess, like, Blair Witch would have been a good example of, like, that one probably would have been, had I not known about it and just went in blind, probably would have been pretty interesting.
Dude, so fun fact about Blair Witch Project, it's because of that movie a lot of more found footage films came out.
Yeah, Cloverfield.
Because Blair, somebody might want to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty confident in the statement. The Blair Witch Project was like the first movie to do like that kind of style, and it worked like really well. Like it got a lot of people like invested and scared because like a lot of it was like one take almost, and like that
Right.
was like the timing and like the production on it had to have been like spot on.
Right.
And then like going back to it now, it's like, ew.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
and I
good.
know it's bad, but like, it's you know, it's the younger me would have probably really enjoyed it. Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust is the first found footage. Man, that's a fucked up movie.
Wait, what's that? Cannibal Holocaust?
No, it wasn't. I actually trust you on that one. It's a movie that had a really troublesome fucking filming, to put it lightly.
The Connection. What the? What year was that?
The Rainbow Connection, the Muppets. Why does nobody
I feel it.
down rainbows
1961. Goddamn.
the sky? I don't know the lyrics to Rainbow Connection.
Connor, have you ever seen Paranormal Activity?
Nope.
Not the best films.
Pretty good chance if you ask, hey Connor, have you seen X horror movie? The answer is going to be no. Just saying. Pretty strong chance of that one.
Italian cult horror movie that is the reason that most movies must disclaim no animals were harmed. Oh no.
Yeah, like actually, we watched. There's that series on Shudder that me and Kanai were watching. That was just kind of like behind the scenes, like history about a lot of movies.
Mm.
It was movie tragedy. So that's what it was. It was all about like tragic things in movies that went wrong, and there was like that one that was like they fucking actually killed a turtle or something on camera. Like,
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. But and then there's the one with the Twilight Zone movie where like the kid died.
Mm.
And like the director was like not necessarily happy it would happen, but he didn't necessarily apologize for it either, because it was kind of his fault.
Oh, we put a bunch of souls in a jar.
Soul jar.
They killed a turtle, snake, monkey, and a baby pig. Jesus Christ. Dude, they just said, let's just put all the fucking animals in here.
Yeah, man, it's a fucked up movie.
Dude, it's so weird to think that there was like a time where they didn't have to include no animals were harmed.
It is wild that they were like, who would hurt an animal during filming, and now they're like, well, shit, some asshole.
Someone had to have done, like it's like whenever you say warning labels or like whatever, like I'm like, it's like you gotta think some fuckhead did that.
Someone did it. There was I was reading a thing where this dude, it must have been from Reddit or something, or one of those like things, but it was this dude worked in like, or was going to school for like safety commission stuff or like government stuff or maybe city planning. But he had a class on like safety regulations and things like that. And the teacher is like, just remember that like our job, while you see these rules that seem obvious, like don't store fuel containers in employee like, you know, bunk rooms, while that seems obvious and silly, there's blood on that rule. Like there's a reason we had to write that. So I'm like, damn, that is true. Like every time you see something stupid, it is because someone probably fucking did that shit.
Oh, Connor, I'm gonna try to take the stronghold up here.
Yep. I think I joined you. Yeah, can I put it really well?
Here we're bisected by a helicopter. Yeah, okay, I remember Kenai talking about that in Discord the one day.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, the
dude was just like,
this
well,
is a tragedy, but
yeah, however, good cinema.
dude, I mean that's like a fucked up thing to be like be known for. I was the reason a kid and a dude died, and I still put out the movie, showing like an actual death and like monetizing it. Like that's fucking wild. I mean, then again, Brandon Lee was fucking shot while filming The Crow, so...
True.
Died on set, which is fucking wild.
Did you know, I just thought of this, I don't know why I thought of this, but the connection was there somewhere in my head. Did you see the TikTok I sent about King of the Hill the other day, Chris?
King of the Hill?
Yeah.
I don't recall, no.
So there's a bunch of Invincible references in King of the Hill. Because the comics were out while they were making it. Oh, okay. So there's like a bunch of times you'll see like an Invincible action figure, or like Bobby's reading a comic that's named like Unvincible. Like there's a bunch of little references to it. Can I not get here? Great, thanks. Appreciate it. Stop pushing me! It's mean!
Pushing and shoving is mean! I'm frozen! I'm dead.
No!
I got bitch slapped. Okay, we'll take the 10%. Let's go. I'm coming. Solvig.
So many circles.
Dude, fear is probably like the most annoying status in this game.
For sure. I think anything that just takes your controls away. Okay, get some guys back out here. Get him!
I'm scared. I don't know of what.
I'm scared. I'm frightened.
I'm the big scared.
Well, okay, someone's playing Nautilus. What the fuck was that? This I could just Can I move? Can I move? Can I move? I was not asking. I said, can I move?
Dude, there is a point when I was playing ARAM a lot, and I was like, Nautilus was just a lot of fun.
He is. He's really fun. He's just a big boy. He was, man, Talk about that guy going through some roles. Like, first he was like a jungler, and he was really good, and then he was like a support. And then he was like a top laner. And then he was support again. It was great.
Oh, he was just going through like
really
all the roles. Crucial object missing.
Crucial. You gotta find the winch. You've got to find the winch.
So... Hole Smasher. Well, you're a big boy, aren't you?
Whoa. I barely know her. Ah! Okay, well, that was fun.
Hey, I'm trying to revive my friend. Thank you.
You can't, I'll just... You're just getting thrown around. I'll just revive a checkpoint, we're fine. How do I get to you? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side?
Holy shit.
Alright, Chris, I'm coming, and I've got boys. Get him.
Oh my god, my forearm hurts. Ow. All the fucking mashing I had to do. Holy fuck. Hey, I found the winch.
Boop.
We just put
Diablo,
the winch
but it
in.
makes Mario jump noises.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Yippee!
Find a way to the lighthouse, survive the drowned soul. Get him!
I can't see! Boat is in my way!
I was healing. This is rude as hell. I'm getting one shot by these fucks.
Holy shit! There's so much on my screen. Who the fuck decided water lighthouse level? Holy shit! Holy fuck! I'm locked down. I'm sorry. Oh my. Ah! I got held down. I got held in place. Dude, knowing I gotta go right back to that shitstorm.
Yep.
Ugh. Hey, let's kill these enemies.
Let's a fucking go.
No one's suffering.
I need more time.
Bro, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm actually surviving.
I need more time. Corpse Army!
Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude, I just get one shot by that. I was at full health. Ah!
God damn it.
Did you die too?
Yeah, oh, I got killed by first mate. Wonderful. It's like that tidal wave shit they do when they slam.
I know, dude. That literally one-shot me.
Where's resistance to water?
Where's resistance to piracy? I need resistance to pirates. I need a buff called Naruto fan. It makes me resistant to good things.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Get him!
I would
One's
like
dead.
to exist.
One's dead. One's dead.
Get him! Beat the shit out of him! Fight back! There we go.
Fight back. He did. That's the problem, Chris. He did.
We don't want them to fight back. That's the reason. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it up, cause
I didn't do
Twitter
it.
be fucking wild, yo.
Are you talking about my controversial tweet? We'll talk about it.
No, not that controversial tweet. This other one that this guy posted, because again, y'all know I'm very much in the boat of if you like something, that's great. Like comparison destroys a lot of things, and I very much dislike when people try to like start like the thing I like is better than the thing you like, and if you don't like the thing I like, well then fuck you. And I understand like that's like a lot of social media these days because people want to bait shit to get clicks and
Clicks.
algorithm. But this guy goes, Gear 5 will surpass Super Saiyan transformation in every aspect possible. If you don't think so, you're just being a delusional and hung up on nostalgia. Do not get me wrong, Gear 5 is going to be absolutely incredible. Why do we gotta compare it to Super Saiyan? I don't
Yeah, I
get
think
it.
that's really unfair, mainly because Super Saiyan's how old at this point?
Like, that was like early
It's just new
90s.
animation styles and techniques that are gonna make it look better.
Right.
Ha!
I mean, like, Super Saiyan, really good for the time. I think there's a lot of things that have, like, beaten it out by
Here's
now.
the thing, Gear 5's not gonna have a speech with it. So that's already a thing. I think Gear 5's just gonna be Luffy be like, I'm gonna kick your ass now.
You're in danger.
Literally.
This
I know
guy's
he just
fucking
gets
cheating.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I bet on my life, this guy's fucking cheating, bro. No, dude. Luffy's just gonna stand up and fucking laugh and start beating Kaido's face in.
Right.
Ah!
Like, I think it's gonna be great. Like all like the ass whooping
Sure.
that's gonna follow.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I just don't understand the need to compare things. And like looking like under the tweet, like, cause I'm that bitch. I'll admit. I look at the comments. I read them. I want to see where a majority of the people stand on. And surprisingly, a lot of people are like, "Hey yo, your tweet doesn't make any fucking sense, bro." So someone pointed out like they're like just like looking at like what Super Saiyan did for like this like anime and just manga as a whole. Like it's iconic for those reasons, not so much. Oh, I am like super like zoned in.
Yeah, I get you. No, they're talking about my controversial tweet on July 1st. Which wasn't controversial. I just tweeted. I didn't even realize it was July 1st. I just tweeted because I thought it would be funny. I just tweeted out the words gays, am I right? And like, I didn't even realize it was right after Pride Month until someone's like, you didn't waste any time, did you? And I was like, oh shit, I guess I did. That's even funnier. Great tweet. Probably one of my favorite tweets.
You should pin it.
I like my pin tweet right now.
What's your pin
I think
tweet?
it's just, it's like, sure, everyone says, Connor, you're too picky. But is it too picky to want a pale, red-headed, tattooed, treasure-hunting woman with alien powers? I don't think so. And then I think Britt commented on that. He's like, oh, Fifth Element. And I was like, I was talking about Liv from Borderlands, sure.
Dude, look at that. We took
Is
the
it partially
stronghold.
because
Oh
she
my
talked down to
god.
me? Maybe.
I just got 2 oranges from that. Let's fucking go.
Oh, nice. Sturdy pants.
Hope's light. The beacon has been lit.
I need my eyes. Is that?
The beacon. Hospital. Sandwich wiki.
Skills deal an additional 15% damage for each active companion.
That's actually hilarious. He's got the vitamin C.
Oh, fuck, dude. I just got something that just busts my hurricane skill. Let's go.
Oh, I reveled up.
A new hand touches the beacon. I have heard that enough in one lifetime.
So much, dude. TikTok brought it in, and I was like, please stop. I hate it because you feel almost trapped when you see it. You're just like, shit.
See, like I don't mind it so much because I get a pretty fucking cool sword that does a lot of cool shit.
Was it Dawnbreaker? Dawnbringer? Which one?
Yeah, Dawnbreaker.
So in high school, that was a big joke with me and my friend because I was doing. I mean, look, we all default to Stealth Archer eventually, but to be fair, I was in the middle of the Thieves Guild quests. I was doing a dual wield character. And so I had the Nightingale blade in one hand and Dawnbreaker in the other. But I got Dawn, so I found Meridia's Beacon really early in that game, right? Like way earlier. Oh, they should have. So I got Dawnbreaker early. Do you know how fucking good it is to get Dawnbreaker early?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of undead shit you fight early on.
Yeah, it's so good. So I'm just like, yo, so like my solution the whole time, I just be like, yeah, I run into a crypt and I'm like, oh no, zombies, and then just go, Dawnbreaker! Like, so that was a joke with me and my friends. Dawnbreaker!
So I did a funny haha, and it was not like intentional at all to do. So my very first time, like going through the vampire DLC, I gave Serana Dawnbreaker, and she kept
That's so
fucking.
fucked up, Chris.
She kept triggering the explosion, and she would just be down half the time. And I'm like, I have no other better sword to give you.
Chris, that's so fucked up.
That's okay. She became a human in the end.
A new hand touches the titty. I'm still mad I couldn't marry her.
Dude, I was so fucking so like I was like, okay, we get really close to her, and this is like an actual companion. You're just like, okay, like I actually built somewhat of a relationship with.
Yeah.
And then she's just like,
You actually
no.
get fucking attached.
And I'm like, oh, fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I remember I was playing, I did a save. And I was like, maybe I need to be a vampire. So I let her turn me, and then she was still like, no. And I was like, bitch!
Dude, I did the same shit.
You just gave me a hickey and said no? Yeah.
Because like I was like, if anybody wants to know my type, I mean, just Serana. It's all you gotta know. But yeah, now I was so fucking heated that I don't think I've ever like fully recovered from it. Slay the plague ship rower.
Oh, that's cool.
So whenever I see the word,
hey, can I brag a little bit?
dude, go for it.
And this is such a small brag, but it makes me feel good because the first one I did, that already has 44 likes. Look at that.
Dude, look at that.
D&D content TikTok, here we come.
Then
My hot takes.
Then Matthew Mercer is gonna be like, "Hey, yo, Connor, I really like your takes. You want to come on my my DM podcast and talk about stuff with me?"
I would not instantly get an ego and say I'm so above all of you. I would instantly be like, all the nights where you all tortured me!
The first topic Matt talks about, he's just like, so Connor, how do you deal with the shenanigans your players throw at you in your DM
Oh, that's real
experience?
simple, Matt. I kill him. Oh, that's kind of a toxic thing to kill the characters. Characters?
Mm-hmm.
And Austin becomes my best man. No, he wouldn't. That's a lie. It would not be Austin. Fuck, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that because you don't like Austin.
Leprechaun Days, how's it what's going on, my dude? How are we doing tonight?
Homie, I thought you said Leprechaun Dave, and I was like, whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Do not text Austin. Can I? That's like texting an ex. I can't let you do that.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
I can't. Yeah.
The fuck do you mean I can't join this boss battle right now? Join fight in progress. Who's fighting?
If you're not in there, and I'm not in there, and prom's tomorrow.
Do we have to leave the dungeon to come back?
Because my boys weren't here. Let's go. What the fuck?
Bro, Leprechaun, we are living the dream out here. We are living the dream.
You think I won't ruin your wait, you think I won't ruin my wedding day to keep my homie humble? Homie, I hope you wouldn't. Because that's not just a you thing. If it was something that just affected you, yeah, I kind of think you would. I think you absolutely would.
Dude,
Listen, do you know what the ultimate in would be? Would be like, hey, we need people to help write stuff for D&D at Critical Role. Do you want in? Even if they were like, as an intern, I'd be like, yes, I'll make this work.
Mm-hmm. It's like, so Connor, did you get stuff ready for Friday? It's like, I have to get stuff ready for Matt.
No, dude, it would turn into, oh, Connor, are we playing this Friday? Who are you?
What about Friday?
Do I know you? Why are you talking to me?
But Connor, Boris, I haven't played him in a little bit. The fuck is that?
Man, what is Boras? What is that? You keep saying that word like I should know it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try leaving the dungeon and jumping back in.
Becca said that my groomsman / best man is my choice. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I think we both have to leave. We might have to re-instance the dungeon.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Dude, Leprechaun, what are you playing Diablo yourself?
What is the but? At one point I knew the button for this. Nope. There it is. Leave dungeon. Dude, here's the thing about this. We're gonna air these grievances. If you made Austin your best man, Austin would ruin your day. Like, it wouldn't just be a you thing. It would be a...
Nah, dude, I get that. Like, it's like... The game is pretty expensive, but I mean, like we're going into our next season. I think it's on the 20th, so we're trying to get some stuff done. But nah, dude, I get that. You gotta make smart financial decisions. I bought this game on an absolute whim, because like I don't know how you are with the Diablo games. I don't know if you've played 3, 1, 2, or 3. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. So I hope you get the funds and you're able to have a playthrough of your own soon enough.
Hilarious TikTok. I'm not going to open that while I'm
So I don't know who's fighting in there.
You little shit. You're such a shit.
What happened?
I'm glad you think it's funny, though. Thank you.
I cannot use that.
No, he sent me my own TikTok. Stay toxic, kings.
Dude, can I try thank God people at work remember who Kanai is, because like if I had to explain him, dude, like I don't think I.
Oh no, it's real easy. You just say he's an animal. And then everyone's like, that's really rude. And I'm like, you'll see. And then he goes to a party and rips off his one leg of his jeans. And drinks a cup of Jaeger like a fucking animal. God, what a fucking animal. What a fucking, like a moose.
Yeah,
it's like a moose.
Like there's a couple people that they're like, yeah, dude, I remember Kanai. He's such a great guy, and he's so nice, and he's this and that. And I'm like, y'all haven't been roasted by him. Y'all haven't seen him on Discord.
They get business, Kanai. I'm the same way. I have Work Connor, and Work Connor is really polite and tries to help everyone and make everyone happy. Last surviving megafauna in North America, but yeah, dude, last surviving megafauna, baby. All right, but yeah, but no, dude, and then you get that's the issue why I didn't want to bring Kanai to that wedding, because Kanai and me together at a wedding with alcohol would definitely ruin the facade.
That wall would be taken down real quick.
Yeah. And people would definitely be like, Connor, are you gay? And I'm like, nah. And then they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, nah.
Is your buddy gay? No.
Nah, he's engaged to a woman. Well, you want to end here, Chris?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna finish marking these deckhands, and I'll be good to wrap up.
Right. I will mute out, and I will wrap my shit up.
Absolutely. So, Leprechaun, so I haven't played any, so yeah, dude, this has been a first for me, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, 100%. Like, it's a good, like... So, like, I struggled with it for a little bit, because, like, I was, like, I didn't feel powerful at first, but now that, like, I'm actually, like, doing some numbers and not dying constantly, like, it's, like, scratching that itch in my brain that I'm like, okay, this is a game that, like, when I'm just not doing anything in games, like yeah, I mean, like, I got Final Fantasy 16 I gotta play through, but I'm, like, so, like, dialed into Diablo now, like, it's not even funny. But yeah, so we are going to end stream. I believe tomorrow Danny will be back for Soul Link, so we will be getting some of that going back tomorrow. Today should have been a Soul Link day, but Danny was at a funeral, so, you know, we're streaming, so we decided to stream today just to kind of keep it going, to get more back in the routine of streaming. But yeah, so tomorrow we got Soul Link, and I'm thinking I might be doing something Saturday. I have not decided on it yet, so Saturday we're gonna see how we're feeling. But I feel like after Soul Link is done, and after, I think once we head into August, I think I might go back to streaming on Twitch. Just because, like, I'm kind of, like, the vibes are kind of off with YouTube right now, but I don't know. It be what it be. We'll decide something, but yeah. So that's gonna do it for me tonight. So hopefully I see you guys tomorrow for some Soul Link action. You guys stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay lovely, and I will see you then. Peace out, have a good night, and dominate your paths, y'all.